Hey, it's Dana, Smart Club member of Standard Heating and Air Conditioning. When your AC isn't working, everything just feels off. That's why I trust Standard Heating. They're fast, reliable, and make it easy, so it's just one less thing to worry about. And if you've never tried them before, now's the time. Get $75 off your first service or tune-up. And while you're at it, mention 93X. StandardHeating.com, providing the comfort you deserve since 1930.
The 93X Half-Assed Morning Show. 93.
Go ahead. It's time. Josh,
Yo.
dump this pig into cruise control. It's Thursday. It's time to let go.
You're no more effort this week?
Well, it's just time to let go a little bit. You know, you run hot.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
You're not. You're referring to something other than body temperature, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're wound too tight. I need you to try and relax a little more.
All right. Have I been?
And Thursdays are a perfect time to do it.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Yeah, I mean, just trying to enforce that on you, if that's the correct word, enforce. Now, of course, tomorrow is, who cares? I'm saying that Thursday is a time to just kind of try to
Take a breath.
loosen up a little bit.
It's not going to be easy to do.
We got this and that for you today. Why is that not? You're programmed to be just your.
Well, I've got some legitimate concerns. I don't even know if you know what I'm dealing with.
No. I guess we haven't talked off air yet today. We were pretty quiet in here until the
bit.
yeah.
I started out hot when you came in talking to you, and then I had to tell myself, shut up. He's trying to do some stuff. Shut up. Stop talking.
Yes, you did. I was trying to work over here, and you kept running your friggin' yap.
Well, when you get here, I get so excited to see you. I'm holding on to stuff.
You're only human. So you've got something on your mind?
Real quick, it reminds me of when I was a kid. You know, my dad, when he came home from work, we had a whole day of waiting for him to get home. And we just bombard him with stuff to the point where my mom said, your dad's going to murder you guys if you don't just let him settle in for a couple seconds.
Seriously.
You gotta let the old man, have a minute.
Dad, we did this stupid thing. Dad, we did this. But that's kind of what I did to you this morning. Well,
yeah, you were coming in hot. Like I said, you were wound kind of tight right when I walked in the door.
I shared this with Ashley, but you guys have had robot vacuums, and we got one not too long ago.
Oh, we got a robot vacuum problem.
And as you guys know, you've been to my house, I don't have a railing where your stair railing's supposed to be. I have 2x4s. And it's been there so long that we're just kind of used to it at this point. It's rustic. It's chic.
Yeah, That's in right now, dude.
I had no idea how expensive it is to get a railing, so we'll be sitting with 2x4s for a while. And this robot, so our second level, there's a little area that you can, basically, if you wanted to, you could jump off a ledge onto the first level. And our robot vacuum tried to do that. Luckily, there's a 2x4 close enough to the floor that it stopped it. I can show you this, Nick. I'm concerned about its well-being. We've only had it for a couple weeks, and it already wants out. How bad is our house?
Your robot vacuum.
Oh, I love that photo so much.
I don't know if you can see that, Nick.
Oh.
That poor vacuum.
It reminds me of when you and I tried to talk that goose off the ledge across our parking lot here at work. There was a goose that was just standing right at the edge, and it looked like he was done.
Oh, that stresses me out.
Which, the goose or the
Both
vacuum?
of them.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Poor vacuum.
you're telling us your robot vacuum almost fell from the upper level of your home to the lower level because of your lack of a railing.
Yeah, we don't have a good enough railing. No spindles on that thing.
He just got lodged up against that 2x4. It was nearly the end of your RoboVac.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
I have a weird attachment to my robot vacuum.
That's a close one.
I feel bad when it gets stuck.
Did the two of you kind of experiment with each other a little bit?
No.
What?
Yeah, if it gets stuck under the couch, I'm like, oh no, poor little guy. I don't know, it just makes me sad. And then he beeps, he's struggling. And then
I had
you
one of those.
send them home, and it's why when they go back home to their loading dock or whatever it is right there, they go so slow, almost like they're sad, oh, you don't want my help anymore.
Yeah, my wife named ours Bob, and so I'll get an alert on my phone that says, hey, Bob needs help.
Oh, no.
And so now I'm wondering, well, what kind of help does he need? Because he's exhibiting some behaviors that are quite concerning.
Yeah.
He has an addiction to crack.
He might be on drugs.
The robo vacuum, yeah, I had one of those, like I told you, but I didn't feel any sympathy for it. It had a job to do, and often it failed, so I killed it.
Oh, really? It didn't do
yeah.
so well?
No, I wasn't.
I wonder how ours makes the tracks in the carpet.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know if it really does anything.
I didn't really have any concerns over whether it would fall from the top level to the lower. I didn't have any feelings for it, like you folks.
Offended Millennial Jesus has a theory. He said, did your robot vacuum walk in on his robot wife banging the robot neighbor? I don't know. He won't talk to me.
He doesn't seem like he's all there these days, huh? That's too bad. Well, hell, I'm sorry to hear about your troubles there, Cubby. But I mean, in the end, everything turned out fine.
He's doing okay
your
now.
Your robot vacuum did not fall to his death.
I gave him the week off.
He's hanging out at his
That's
port.
nice of you.
He's waiting for your next command.
Yeah, he's charged up, says
Good.
he's 100%.
Well, that is good. I love a good guessing game. Do you mind if we continue on with a guessing game?
Go for it.
Where are Dana and Ashley?
Right here.
Present.
You two don't mind a good guessing game, do you?
No.
Josh can almost never play the guessing game because he's wound so damn tight. He knows.
Why are you doing this to me?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you know all the material, even mine. Before we even crack the mics, he knows what's coming at every turn because he can't relax. So
I'm totally relaxed.
part of the drawback is
Although
that
I'm a little apprehensive about what's going on here with this.
I'm just saying, you can never play the guessing game because you know everything that goes on around here. I mean, part of the fun for me around here is that I usually have little idea what's going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot of surprises for me on the show because I have no idea what's coming next. Josh always knows what's coming next. It's a compliment. You know every. Look at all these pieces of paper I have in front of me.
That's a lot of paper.
You know everything that's on these pieces of. Look, how many do I have here? 10, 12, 15?
Hundreds. I mean, between that other stack and...
This is garbage. But this right here, this is just what I've put together today. There's like probably 10 or 12 sheets of paper. You know what's on each and don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So Ashley and Dana, they don't. So they are the ones who get to play the guessing game. I hope you don't feel left out.
Not at all.
Okay.
I like kind of watching this play out.
I do too. The guessing game. What do I have here? Ooh, and this will appeal to all the big, barrel-chested, tank-assed, tough guy, outdoorsy types that we have in our listening audience. This will appeal to that crowd. Here's the question. What is the most dangerous animal that we have living right here in the state of Minnesota? Take your time if you have to. Think. The question again is, what is? And I think the folks who fired this information our way are a group of folks called the World Population Review. You ever partied with that crowd?
No, I haven't.
Okay, the World Population.
Never got one of their mixers or
No.
anything like that?
They didn't. You didn't go to their dating app. The World Population Review. I'm guessing they're basing this, Josh, and I'm going to check with Josh because he knows everything that's going on around here at all times. I'm guessing they base this on fatalities.
Yeah, that's part of it, certainly.
Ooh, scary. Okay. So, now that you know a little bit more.
It's the decreasing a population is kind of what they go with. Like these animals decrease populations from fatalities.
Ooh, they do. They kill.
Yes, huh?
They do enough killing. Y'all want to talk about killing? What movie? Platoon, 1986. They've killed enough, these animals, to where they've decreased the population. The question, what's the most dangerous animal that we have living right here in the state of Minnesota? Okay, some texts are coming in. Before you answer, some texts are coming in. Okay, dude, you're wrong. This guy's wrong. This guy's wrong. Another guy is wrong. I don't see a correct one yet. I don't see a correct answer yet. I'm surprised.
My guess was wrong.
I would have also guessed incorrectly.
I mean, it makes. I guess when I thought about it more, it makes sense.
Is it Josh's mother? She's not an animal. She's a human being.
It's been a weird day already.
Okay, now it's time to answer. What's the most dangerous animal that we have living right here in the state of Minnesota? Go ahead. Whoever wants to go first, Dana or Ashley.
Can it be, I forget how this works. Can it be a bug? Does that count? No.
My first thought was mosquitoes.
That's what I guessed.
That will count bugs. We will. Because there's a different state here in this report where the mosquito is listed as the top.
Okay.
What did I call it? Most dangerous animal. So yes,
I had
Well,
heard
then wolves.
bugs, wolves.
Yeah.
wolves, maybe.
Wolves. Dana.
I guess mosquitoes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you want me to guess again now?
Yeah.
Oh,
what I was trying to say was, yes, we're counting bugs, but that's not the correct answer.
Gotcha.
So, we'll afford
Second
you.
guess.
We'll afford you a second guess.
I got nothing.
Well, just think of an animal that you wouldn't want to run into in the state of Minnesota.
Bears. I don't know.
There you go. That's a good guess.
That's a fine guess. What's the matter with you? Bears is a good guess.
Oh, I don't know.
You seem so defeated by
Well, no,
this.
I know the answer. I read the thing too, so I'm just trying to play along.
Now Dana knows everything.
He Googled
Ashley,
it.
you and I are the only ones that don't know anything
it's in
anymore.
the prep
I'm fine with
service.
that.
I'll show you a prep service. Ashley, wolves is an interesting
Sorry,
guess.
did I say that weird?
Well, yeah.
I always get nervous about that
well,
word.
who's our professional basketball team?
The Wolves. I know. I say it weird every time, too. I mix it up.
You're incorrect.
What in the world? I like this. What could it be?
The answer is it's a similar critter. The stinking coyote.
Never would have
Oh,
guessed.
because they kill dogs like crazy?
I don't know. I'm just going by what the people at the World Population Review have told me. I wish I had more information for you.
I just think of...
But
I
like-
tried to think of, like, the most intimidating animal we have. But
Sure.
I guess maybe they're not around just killing everything.
Wolves was a fine guess. Fine guess. I would have guessed bear. Josh, what would you have gone
I would have
with?
guessed mosquito just because I always hear that's the most dangerous in the world. But then I thought, well, I don't think we have, like, malaria or anything like that, so... Maybe that was
Yeah.
a silly guess.
Well, we have black bears mostly, right? Like so, and
Yeah.
they're pretty chill.
Yeah, I know. I just
Those are
like,
the ones
whatever.
you want to run. If you have to run into one, that's the one you want, right?
I would
Yeah, dude. Actually, I was at the library yesterday, and this little kid, I don't know, I was talking about black bears and grizzly bears to my son, even though he has no idea what I'm talking about. And I said, like, oh, see, like this is a black bear. Those are the nice bears, and this is a grizzly bear. You don't want to run into that. And this like 4-year-old kid was like, why? Why are black bears nicer than brown bears? And I was just like, I actually don't have an answer for you. I have no idea why.
Let's tell him to mind his business.
I had no idea.
Do your research, kid.
I mean, I would have guessed bear just because they're hello.
Oh, are we on the air?
Well,
Yeah.
we just went away, I think.
Can you give us a thumbs up?
Hello?
If we're on
I
the
can
air?
hear you guys.
Okay, we're on the air. Everything, we can't hear a thing.
Are you serious? Can you hear me?
All right. Well, Dana, we won't be able to hear anything that you say. Suddenly, we can't hear anything in our headphones. But if you're still giving us a thumbs up that we're on air, then we'll keep going. I would have guessed bear just because it's physically larger than any other animal that I can think of that we have around here.
I would never have come up with coyote. I was thinking maybe tick or dog. I thought maybe like a trick, like your
Sure.
average dog kills more people.
The answer is coyote. If you want more information, because they don't have a lot of it here, check out the folks at the World Population Review. So
Fox
coyote-
News has a website on it, too. If you
Who?
check out Fox News.
Fox News. Coyote is the most dangerous animal in 4 states: Illinois, Minnesota, New Jersey, and Utah.
I don't picture Jersey having a ton of wildlife, but I guess
No.
I've never
Yeah,
been
me
there.
either.
I've never been there. I don't know how they operate over there. Unfortunately, here, I'm sorry if you're, an Iowegian. I have no information, at least in front of me. They didn't cover every state in our proud union. They did not include the Iowegians. So if you're a filthy Iowegian and you're wondering what's the most dangerous animal in our state, I can't tell you. I also...
Oh, I have it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See what I mean about Josh?
Oh, we can hear now? Hold on.
See what I mean? Somehow
We're
you
back.
have you have the information on
Oh,
the...
I Googled it here on the worldpopulationreview.com. Wasps. Wouldn't have guessed wasps. I've never heard of people murdered by a wasp. Oh, maybe the murder hornets.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. Aren't those
Right.
like super huge?
Dana, we can hear you again. Oh, he's on the telephone trying to figure out what just happened. We kind of lost power there for a second, but I guess we're good to go. Okay, what about, Josh, what do you about, did you have anything in front of you on the folks, those unfortunate bastards who reside in South Dakota? Would it be some kind of a snake?
So I pulled up Wisconsin real quick.
Oh, yeah, I have Wisco, and I have North Dakota, but I do not have South Dakota.
South Dakota, bison.
Oh, they'll
Maybe
run
just
you right
run-
over.
Oh,
Like maybe
yeah. We
you
just
hit
saw
'em with
that
your
video.
car.
They'll just walk right over you.
Wasn't
They'll-
that? Didn't we just see a video like a couple weeks ago
yeah,
of
that
the
old
guy
timer?
getting launched? Yeah.
I think that wasn't that Colorado or it doesn't matter. Okay, bison are the most dangerous animal instinct in South Dakota. Who are we missing? Wisco was.
Did you say North Dakota yet?
I don't recall.
North Dakota is the prairie rattlesnake.
Oh yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet. The prairie rattlesnake in North Dakota. We did not cover Wisconsin. That would be the black bear.
Oh, like I said, I thought they were pretty chill.
Me
That
too.
surprises me.
Again, unless they don't have necessarily information on, why, but maybe people hit them with their cars or motorcycles or something.
So we got the coyote here. The Iowegians again was what?
What was that? Iowegians was wasps.
The wasp.
Somebody here says the most dangerous animal in Wisconsin's a drunk woman at bar close. Yeah, you could be rolling the dice.
You're not wrong.
North Dakota, the prairie rattlesnake. South Dakota, the bison. Other animals who made this list as the most dangerous in each state: moose, Colorado, Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. A moose will kill you dead. Stomp a mud hole in your cubby and then walk it dry. White-tailed deer are number one in Pennsylvania, Arkansas, Ohio, and West Virginia.
It's got to be car accidents.
Yeah, I think a lot of these, that's exactly what it is.
Sometimes they'll get on their their hind legs and just give you a good beating.
That'd be kind of fun to watch.
I've watched it on video. I wish it was in person, but no, on video. I saw a whitetail get on its high legs. That's like a very famous video. Remember the old guy who thought he was the deer?
Yeah.
And he's just getting his ass kicked by a white. This white-tailed deer is just drumming on his skull with its front hooves, and his wife's in the background going, "I told you, stupid ass! I told you not to come near the sumbitch." That's one of my favorite videos the internet's ever coughed up.
I thought, well, how bad could it be? It's just a cute little deer. Holy cow, deer can fight. They kicked that guy's, or that deer kicked that guy's ass.
They beat his ass. Okay.
He obviously had some training.
There's a couple different. Oh, absolutely. That deer, may have trained with Randy Couture or something for a while. There are a couple different kind of black bears who make the list of the most dangerous animals. There's the American black bear. I didn't know there was a difference. The American black bear is most dangerous in Kentucky and Massachusetts, and then the, I guess, general regular black bear, like we said, is most dangerous in Wisconsin and also in Tennessee. The grizzly bear, number one in Idaho, Montana, Washington State. Then there's the North American black bear, number one in Oregon. We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll do a lot of studying and research when the show is over. For now, I'm not too concerned about the differences between these black bears. Lots of snakes on the list.
Oh gosh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like snakes much either.
I think they're really cool, and when people have them as a pet, like I'll hold them, like that's neat. But I don't want to see a snake in the wild.
Cottonmouth.
Really? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
One of the toughest guys I know, I saw him run faster than I think I've ever seen anybody run when there was a snake in my lawn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, like little, what is it?
Gardener snake?
Those guys are quick.
Or Garter snake? Whatever.
Garter.
I'm not sure.
I think it's
my mom always called them gardener snakes,
Yeah,
but
so
she
did
says
I.
everything wrong.
That's
so.
that's kind of how you grew up.
That's
I think
where
it's
you get
garter
it?
snake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she says like it's bad. She gets made fun of all the time.
Okay.
It's worse than me, which is hard to believe.
Cottonmouth snake, number one in Mississippi. You got the copperhead, the eastern diamondback, the eastern Massasauga is a snake. That's dangerous in Michigan. The Mojave rattlesnake, pygmy rattlesnake. What are we missing? Jesus balls. There's so many of those bastards. Timber rattlesnake. We could go on and on. Dogs are number one. We're talking about the most dangerous animal in each state, although I don't think they cover all of them here in this article, but
No, they missed a few, but
your average effing dog is number one in Alaska. So I'm going to take a stab.
In Alaska?
Alaska.
Out of all places? Like, they got sketchy stuff.
Well, I'm going to guess these are wild dogs.
That's kind of badass.
It is kind of badass, isn't it? I'm guessing these are wild damn dogs.
Out of everything that's there that can kill, these
Yeah.
dogs are the ones that are. That's cool. Good for them.
Way to go.
That is cool.
Killer dogs.
Sure,
Revenge.
So neat.
I'm sure there are plenty of domesticated dogs in Alaska, but my guess is there are herds. What do they call it in the business, Josh?
Packs?
It's not a herd. Pack. There are packs of wild dogs that roam Alaska. And maybe the reason why dogs kill more people in Alaska than, say, massive grizzly bears and whatever the hell. I mean, they've got a little bit of everything, I'm guessing, in Alaska, is because we people are probably dumb enough to approach the dogs, as opposed to most people aren't dumb enough to approach a grizzly bear. But there's probably a lot of people in Alaska that say, oh, I ain't afraid of these wild dogs.
Yeah, I can change them.
And they eat all the flesh off of his bone and then poop him out. Mosquitoes were number one in New York, I guess. From what I understand, mosquitoes are the only bug that made this list.
You would think tick might be on there somewhere.
Ooh, ticks. You ever get one right in the old perineum?
No, but I
Jeez.
had one in the
Have you?
suburbs, real close to the crotch. And I worried, like, oh, is this just a straggler and the city's already full? So I did have to check back there.
Well, we got a lot of texts coming in about animals now. People saying, they would have thought that maybe a badger would be in there. They would have thought that maybe a goat would be in there.
Tick is on the list in Missouri.
Because your tick is on the
my
list, yeah.
Did
Missouri,
you-
I didn't know that. Okay, ticks kill more folks in Missouri.
Florida, as you can guess, I'm sure. I'd be terrified.
Gators of
Yeah,
some sort?
gator.
Yeah.
To me, that'd be the scariest out of
I don't
everything.
like
Oh
those.
my gosh, absolutely. You're just casually strolling by a body of water and there's just a huge gator. I mean, like, how do you live like that?
And they just roll you around and drown you and
Death
bite
roll.
They'll eat
They're
your
dicks,
dog.
man.
I mean,
Yeah,
if they
they
don't
don't care.
If they don't kill you, they'll kill your dog for you.
And they won't even feel bad about
Nope.
it.
Oh, they like snatched that kid at Disney World a couple of years ago. Remember that one?
They'll eat kids.
Yeah.
Oh, my
They don't
goodness.
care.
They'll eat a kid. They'll eat a dog.
We don't deal with this here in the States, but I didn't realize how dangerous hippos were. I just kind of thought of them as like kind of big, dumb,
Nah,
popping around
dude.
animals.
They're fast.
Yeah, I did not realize that. I had a friend once who she used to do mission trips in Africa. She was one of those wants to save the world types, which is obviously very commendable, but not me. She said, she goes, yeah, I actually survived a hippo attack, and I just pictured like kind of batted at the boat they were in a little bit, and I'm like, that's so cool. Like, why don't you tell that story all the time? That's amazing. She goes, multiple people died, Dana. I go to therapy for it once a week. And I go, I did not know that they were so lethal.
That might be one
Jesus.
of like my favorite stories that you tell because of course you got yourself into that situation.
I just thought like it was like a fun, whimsical story. Like, yeah, a hippo came by and kind of scared us a little bit because we're like, wow, it's so big.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it chomps people up.
Ah,
so
they're
it ate the
crazy.
people. Yeah, hungry hippos. You grew up playing the game.
You're right. God, the context clues were there.
They'll eat the hell out of them.
They'll
Marble.
turn over your fishing boat and drown you. Therapy, huh? She goes every week?
Yeah,
I might know her.
I would want to know more, but then I'd feel bad for asking. But I would want to know the details.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what happened?
Maybe you get the therapist drunk. Listen, I know you're probably violating some rules, but I got to hear this story.
Probably some hippo laws here, but
Hippo laws.
Ooh. What?
I didn't even mean that.
Nice.
Ew, ticks.
Yeah, I don't like them.
She said for life Jesus had one on the tip.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Tip, 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 tip. That's where he had it.
Oh my God.
It was a tip tick. He went to take a squeed, she said.
I'm kind of...
And he looked down at his pecker. You know how you do, Josh, right?
Yeah, for aim purposes.
And there it was.
I would pass away if I found one
You would just-
down in my nether regions.
Kind of cool you found it down there, to be honest.
My pal found one on his perimian.
Reminds me of that scene with the leech and Stand By Me.
Oh, yeah, that
Sure.
freaked me out.
Remember-
Me too.
He found one on his taint. He thought it was a third nut. He thought he had grown a third one, but it had swelled. You know how they do? You following this, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ick. Oh my gosh. Ah.
Yeah, no one had been down there for a few weeks.
I'm gonna be so like
He was-
itchy or
he was taking
tickly
it-
for the rest of the morning.
He was taking a shower and he was scrubbing the gear, and he thought, "Oh God, here I go. I'm dying of a tumor. What is that down there?" It was a tick that had been there so long and it expanded.
Oh.
He's one of those donkeys that walks through the woods just with like a joint stick in one hand and a.
DEET. I wish I could just bathe in DEET.
Yeah, I just take those pills my dogs take.
Oh, smart.
Do you take the same treatment that the?
You know, it took me a while to get used to it. My wife has to wrap it up in cheese. You know, she tricked me for a while.
Peanut butter stopped working.
Yeah.
Had to switch to cheese.
I would just
yeah.
spit that out. I would eat the peanut butter.
Yep, that's
The
the,
most
worst. dude.
dangerous, the most dangerous animals in America.
Why don't they make anything like there's so much like sciencey people, smart people out there. Why don't they make something that humans can just like ingest where ticks and bugs won't bother us anymore?
They have.
What is it?
It gave us such bad diarrhea.
Oh,
though. They
yeah.
canceled it. they were dishing it out for in the 70s, Josh, but it gave so many people the green apple quick steps that they canceled it. Does anyone have an irrational fear of any animal? And I open this up now to the text machine, 651-989-9393. We just got done discussing the most dangerous animals in each state. Here in Minnesota, if you're just coming to, according to the research, according to the numbers, the most dangerous animal we have here is that stinking coyote. Does anyone have an irrational fear of any animal? 651-989-9393.
Mine
Like-
are certain bugs. People make fun of me, like ladybugs,
Sure.
box elder bugs. Is that how you
Right.
say that? Yeah.
Your mother taught you that one correctly.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
And then like dragonflies and butterflies.
But no animals.
Nothing that I can think of off the top of my head.
You wanna send my sister to the emergency room, Josh, without using your
Yeah,
body.
There's only one way.
Yeah, without using your all the heat that comes up.
It'd be pure love. that would start it.
Show her a buffalo.
Oh, really? Like just looking at one?
She'll run for her life. The sight of a buffalo.
I love the look of a buffalo. Huh. And the taste.
When she was a little girl.
Yeah.
I think the story was when she was a little girl, my grandparents took her to some godforsaken middle of nowhere's type of a thing. And there were buffaloes roaming around. And I guess my sister wasn't fully paying attention. She was just a little girl. And suddenly she turned and she was nose to nose with a buffalo. The only thing separating them was an electric fence. So they're at some kind of wildlife joint, and my sister's just, tiny little kid. She turns, and she's nose to nose with a buffalo, and it scared her so deeply that still to this day, she's horrified of them.
Jeez, I hope she never goes to the casino.
Goes to the casino.
Yeah.
That Buffalo slot machine you're talking about,
Yeah.
actually?
Oh, I'm not
That's all you hear the whole time you're there is the machine just going Buffalo.
Which casino?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, really?
It's like the most popular slot machine.
I didn't know that.
And part of the reason she's so horrified, ask her about this next time you see her, Josh, instead of the typical questions that you have for her, like, will you?
Why haven't we?
Why haven't we?
Why'd we stop?
Do you wanna? Ask her. I think part of what tortures her is she says that buffaloes have, in her opinion, a sad face. They all look very sad to her.
Yeah, they're not very smiley animals.
So it kind of bothers her. Kind of like what you've said about, Josh, what you've said about gorillas at the zoo.
Yeah, they're such a magnificent animal.
Absolutely.
I love seeing them. It's insane that they exist. They're just such a treat. But yeah, you're right. There's times where you look at them and go, "Oh no."
They look so depressed.
Yeah, it's like even my vacuum is happy compared to them sometimes. Like I don't know. It's one of those things where like my mother-in-law doesn't like zoos for the reason of they should be out doing
Right.
animal things.
The drug addict.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hard time too.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand that, what people are saying. But those sometimes I do go, shoot, they could probably be somewhere else.
Sometimes it's necessary though.
If anybody out there wants to tell us about the irrational fear they might have for a certain animal, I'd love to hear about it. That
I
stuff.
guess
kinda-
possums freak me out.
Really?
I'd rather not. But I think that I just have like a regular average amount of fear
Possum.
towards them.
I can't really picture what they look like, to be totally.
Oh, they're like, the ones I've seen. Maybe that's why
Most
the
of
ones I've seen are very
dead.
scary.
This is just a brain fart here. For whatever reason, I can't think of what a possum looks like.
Yeah,
but-
I'll get you a picture. But they have like those long, icky tails.
They're not an attractive animal.
No.
Like I said, usually I see them kind of squished on the side of the road somewhere.
And they're so mean about it. Why you gotta be so mean?
This is funny right here. Big Fat Cheese is texted in to say buffalo aren't sad; they're just indifferent to our BS. oh, sure, okay. The possum.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have kind of an evil face.
Ugh, one was on my fence in the backyard once, and I shined my light on it, and it hissed, and it was huge. The tail was like almost all the way down the chain link fence. That messed me up for a while.
Josh is right, and now I forgot what Josh is right about. Oh, usually if I see a possum, it just did a little tour through somebody's wheel well.
Yeah. Usually I've seen more of the inside of a possum than the outside. Here's a unique one. Somebody texted in frogs. I cannot stand frogs. And then, afterwards. That's
What does that mean?
I like frogs.
They're screaming.
Oh, like Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
screaming.
I thought it was more of a relief. Okay, frogs. Sure. We got to
I
take
don't
a
really
break.
have an irrational fear. I don't like bugs. Creep me out. They're like little aliens. They're gross. And both of us grew up in basements that were disgusting and crawling with them.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I don't like anything that lives in the ocean. I want nothing to do with any of it. But I'm talking about like just an irrational. I mean,
Like the frog thing.
just looking at this sumbitch
Yeah.
scares the hell out of you. That's kind of what I'm talking
My
about.
fears would be rational ones.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
If I somehow woke up in a tiger pit,
Right.
that'd
There
be
you
a
go.
fear.
All right, we got to take a break. Appreciate you listening. We'll check these texts, see what you're having to say about your irrational fears. Stupid news will be around the corner. It's going to be nothing but laughs, I promise you. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on the Half-Ass Morning Show.
Hey, it's Dana, Smart Club member of Standard Heating and Air Conditioning. When your AC isn't working, everything just feels off. That's why I trust Standard Heating. They're fast, reliable, and make it easy. So it's just one less thing to worry about. And if you've never tried them before, now's the time. Get $75 off your first service or tune-up. And while you're at it, mention 93X. StandardHeating.com, providing the comfort you deserve since 1930.
Years of hard work, and now you've got pain in your back, your shoulders, your knees, maybe your joints. You need help. Randy Shaver here with the answer. Dave Bialke. He's got over 30 years experience in getting workers' compensation benefits for people just like you. Don't suffer. Call Bialke Law today. 763-571-2410 or go to bialkelaw.com. That's BIALKE law.com. And it spells relief for you.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast.
These players are battered and exhausted, but you don't hurt like this if you don't care about this team, about this country, about this
I think
game.
you can feel the intensity.
The goals, the energy, wow, look at us.
Here in the U.S., I have got some news for you. There's so much more to come. My name is Megan Klingberg, and we're just getting started.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. Presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Stupid news on the Half-Assed Morning Show.
Animals. We got to talking about animals. Some of them, Cubby, they'll step up and kill you dead. Some of them, we were talking about some of the most dangerous animals out there. Even right here in the state of Minnesota, lurking, waiting. We covered what I guess is statistically the most dangerous animal in the state of Minnesota, and that's one of those friggin' coyotes.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Seems like, 1 year will go by and I won't see a single sumbitch. And then the next summer, I got 30 of them in my yard. And then the next year, I don't hear from them. And then you know how that works.
It seems like every year we'll get an email from the police department saying, hey, we lost a couple more dogs last night. If you got a small dog, make sure you're watching it. Have you guys ever seen a coyote pup?
Yeah.
No, I have not, but
Bet
that
it's
sounds
adorable.
adorable.
Yeah, it is. Coyotes can be horribly just
ragged,
attractive. Yeah, it's just they look like they're really down on their luck.
They're ragged and skinny and scrawny and filthy.
I'd never seen one, but I actually had to Google it because I assumed that's what it was. I saw one on the way to work a few months ago, and it was just this puffball. And I thought, well, it's got to be a coyote, but I wasn't sure because I'd never seen one. I Googled it. They're adorable.
You would think that maybe it would have been wolves or bears or something here in Minnesota, but statistically, it's the coyote. It's the most dangerous. So anyway, from there, I asked our stubborn listening audience, do any of you have an irrational fear of any type of an animal, including insects? And I'm not just talking about you don't like this animal. I'm talking about just the sight of one of these critters gets you running for the exits. Here are a few answers. A few people said more or less this, Josh. They said, anything that's got more than 4 legs must die.
I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Snakes was a popular answer. One guy says the only good snake is a dead snake. Bees. One of our listeners, when he was a young kid, he says it's different now. He's a big boy now, Josh.
Big boy, nice smile.
But he says when he was young, he would lay awake at night, motionless, terrified that he would be the next victim of a brown recluse spider.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot, those scare
freak me out. Mm-hmm.
One of my good friends, says a listener, gets totally tweaked by butterflies.
That's not that uncommon. I've heard people say that before.
Yeah.
I was surprised the first time.
They're really unpredictable.
That's what you don't like about them?
Yeah, they don't care if they run into you.
You don't know what direction they're planning on going.
Exactly.
And then they'll also defecate in your hair. And they have their own little party tent there at the state fair. You ever go into the butterfly tent at the state fair and allow those things to crap in your hair for 3-4 minutes?
That's how I found out somebody could have a phobia. One of the people we were with was just refused because they were afraid. I thought they were joking. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess it is.
One of our listeners has an irrational fear of crabs, and it's not a sexual joke.
Oh.
He refers to them as wet, disgusting water spiders.
Yeah, I don't eat crab or lobster. Number one, expensive. Secondly, because they do just look like big bugs.
Oh, no.
Oof.
I'll eat crab all day.
Delicious. Now, this is a sexual joke. One of our listeners says, I used to be afraid of cougars until I became their age. And now I don't mind dangling with because you see, I was a...
June bugs, somebody said, yeah, they're gross.
Big, stupid. I can't really be afraid of them because they are so stupid.
Mix them in with your popcorn some night
Oh,
when you're
no.
watching a movie. It's my uncle did that to my brother and I when we were little kids.
Did he really?
He hid some June bugs in our popcorn and sat us down to watch Smokey and the Bandit or something. And there's my brother and I.
It's not right.
And then
Right.
Some of our listeners have an irrational fear of bats. They will absolutely dive under a motor vehicle into a body of water. They'll do anything to avoid a bat.
Oh, maggots, somebody said. Yeah.
Oh, gross.
I don't even like the word.
Grasshoppers.
Yeah, I don't like grasshoppers. They're jerks, too. They'll jump right into you, Ashley.
What are horseflies? I really don't like horseflies.
They hurt when they get a hold of you. Number one fan, Black Man Jesus, has texted the program, and he says his sister is deathly afraid of all birds.
That sucks.
She will just up and run.
Did she watch the movie The Birds, or I wonder what happened?
Alfred Hitchcock, right? Snapping turtles.
Yeah,
an
they're
irrational
jerks.
fear. I hate those bastards.
Some of these really, I know I'm getting nitpicky here, but I don't find them to be irrational. Some of those totally make sense, especially if you had a bad experience.
Definitely.
Snapping turtles, line them up. I'll kill every damn last one of them. One of our listeners says, I don't like owls. They're creepy, especially walking through the woods during hunting. They follow me.
I'm so jealous. What?
We've
Okay,
got a
Snow
couple in our
White.
backyard, and we hear them all the time. They're loud as hell.
I love them so much.
Yes, I had an owl issue, not on my current property, but the one that I lived on 8-10 years ago. I had a friggin' owl issue. That son of a bitch would prop himself up right outside my bedroom window, and his goal was to keep me awake all night.
Aren't they crazy loud?
Yeah.
They love to tear up rabbits and squirrel, that's for sure.
Well, here's where this listener got his irrational fear of owls. He says they follow him when he's walking through the woods. And he said when he was a kid, an owl grabbed up his kitty and carried it away.
Yeah,
I bet that was
Pick up the kitty.
That's too sad.
Yeah, that'll stick with you for a
Where
while.
are you going, kitty?
Park maintenance Jesus said he hates giraffes. Long necks, it's unnatural.
I fed a giraffe at the zoo a couple months ago for the very first time, and it was really, really awesome. I suggest everybody goes and does it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Again, snakes, a very popular answer. A lot of our listeners have an irrational fear of snakes, and I totally understand. Like Josh said, I wouldn't even call that irrational. I'd call it rational. I've never heard of this style of snake. Earlier, I think I rolled through every style of snake imaginable when we were going through the official list of the most dangerous animals in each state. But I've never heard of this one. A listener says in West Virginia they have a snake called the fentanyl snake. And it...
What is that? It just injects you with fentanyl?
There you go.
Yeah, I've got a bad reaction to that one, too.
We got nothing but time on our hands. If anyone else wants to tell us about an irrational fear that they have of any kind of an insect or a critter or a fully blown animal, we're at 651-989-9393. We can talk.
Yeah, if you want to see a movie that involves an owl that might be a murderer, and you also don't mind seeing some random out-of-nowhere salad tossing, which didn't really add to the story at all. It was just kind of odd. The Staircase.
I'm listening. What?
That was the first thing I thought of when owls got brought up, Josh.
It's the only thing I can think of now with owls.
Mm-hmm. Somebody upped and tossed somebody else's salad in the middle of a story about a killer owl?
Yeah, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, it's just, it happened.
Cleaning up in the kitchen, doing some dishes, and all of a sudden there was a salad getting tossed.
There was no foreplay.
Well, that's shocking to you guys?
Absolutely. It just did. I've never seen something like that. And we watch different kinds of movies. I'd never seen something like that.
But it didn't fit the vibe of the rest of the movie. There's nothing sexual about it.
Yeah, it just happened out of nowhere.
Well, the kitchen's the perfect place for that.
Of course, that's where the salads are.
All right, here we go. Let's dedicate ourselves now to the stupid news. People need to stop. Don't you agree, Josh?
Yeah, some do.
Everybody.
Oh, everybody does.
Yeah, everybody just needs.
What Ashley said.
They need to stop.
People need
Chill
to.
out.
They need to stop. People need to stop with the stupid ideas. Just dumb. Especially in the godforsaken far southeastern part of the... Come on with this. What are you doing? There's a restaurant down there called the Class Soiree Steakhouse. You F that up from the get-go. It's a stupid name for your steakhouse. But anyway, there's a restaurant down there, and their idea is naked dinner. The first Monday of every month, folks can walk in naked and have dinner.
Yuck.
That's stupid.
Why would I ever want to do that?
Right. Who in the hell in their right mind wants to have that experience?
No, I don't even want to see people do that. And you guys know me. I'm a horn dog.
The last thing I want to do is be nude while eating food.
Right.
Like that. I've heard
wait a
of
minute.
some people doing that when they need to lose weight really bad. So they'll stand in front of a mirror
while eating,
naked while eating.
I could have.
Then they won't eat as much or something like that. It's very dark.
I could have a meal in private while I am nude. I'm talking about being surrounded by other. I'm trying to eat dinner while surrounded by stretch marks and back hair and fat old broken ass cheeks and scrotums. Come on, knock it off.
You could eat dinner while naked.
Well, sure.
Yeah,
by
I
myself.
can never do that. No, thank you.
Can you just do normal things while naked? You don't feel you got to cover up or anything?
I'm not one of these.
I know you're not like a naturalist.
It's not a common thing that I walk around the house naked eating a bowl of cereal. I'm just saying I wouldn't feel weird doing it. Who cares? The privacy. I'm talking about seeing all these other naked bodies. Luckily, this is not something you can accidentally walk into at this restaurant. The joint sells tickets specifically for nude dining night. In trade, they ask for $250 from dudes, $150 for checks. Making men pay more is the only thing here that makes sense. They got to make it tough for most guys to afford the naked dinner to try and weed out the frantic masturbator types. That's the only thing about this that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
Of course, you want to charge men more. You want to try to weed out. It's $300 for couples, just in case you were curious. Yes, Josh is passing me a note. He has gotten up from his chair to pass me a note.
Just want to make sure this is okay for me to ask.
I'm sorry, what? The time? Oh.
Is my handwriting too poor?
No, it's not your handwriting. It's my ability to read. Oh, you want to ask me about the time I walked by? Oh, my wife. My wife does not react well to me naked.
You told a story where you walked and said something. You said hello or something, and you were naked. And she had a funny reaction.
This has happened a couple of times. Although there was, in the mix, there was one little comment my wife made to me while I was naked that I took as a great compliment. But more than once, I've walked out of the bathroom or something, ass naked, and my wife does this. She goes, ah! And she covers her eyes. And it's like, well, wait a minute. What is shocking you here? You've seen me in this state a handful of times at this point. But the part where I was complimented was at one point, after screaming and covering her eyes, she uncovered them, and I was still naked. And she looked at my gear, and she said, it looks heavy. And I took that as a great compliment.
I would, too.
What is that even supposed to mean?
I want one person to say that to me someday.
I don't know. You can ask her if you want to.
I'm good.
She does not, I mean, even sometimes, maybe because we've just,
You've known each other forever.
For 38 years we've known each other and seen each other naked many times. Maybe at this point in our lives, I just don't look good nude anymore, or she's just seen it too many times. Because, she's covered her eyes and
I love that
screamed.
reaction.
Even when I come out now just in my drawers, and usually she's holding our little dog, right? She's that evil lady with the dog in hand and all. Even when I walk out in my drawers, she'll turn to the dog and she'll say, oh, Dad's naked. Well, actually, no. I'm wearing a pair of underwears, I think it's just, we've just done it to death, maybe, the naked thing.
I love that reaction, though. That's hilarious.
Screams and covers her eyes.
Oh, God.
Like someone watching a scary movie.
Yeah.
Someone.
That's awesome.
You gave her a jump scare.
She's so awesome.
Someone texted in to ask, maybe it's my aggressive nipples. Nobody likes my nipples. Well, Josh actually thinks they're all right.
Yeah, they're stately. They're charming.
Okay.
They are what nipples should aspire to be. I don't understand the criticism.
Appreciate that.
It bothers me.
They are slightly aggressive.
That's what best friends
You're
are for.
slightly aggressive.
Okay,
Good.
so back to this naked dining experience.
So
Again, it's a steakhouse.
You're going to get steak juice all over your naked body.
Crumbs and
God.
stuff from the... They usually have the rolls there.
Yup.
The first Monday of every month is naked dining night. You got to buy a ticket. So, unfortunate some bitches don't just walk in fully clothed and say, Jesus balls. Everyone knows it's the first Monday of every month. It's a lot of money to get in. They say here the joint is dimly lit, so hopefully you are unable to make out the spoke count of the guy walking past you while you're trying to eat a damn French dip, for the love of Christ.
It better be nice and toasty in there. But then, you have to find the perfect medium.
Turn the
Because you
temp-
can't have it to be too hot.
Yeah, guys would appreciate that for sure.
But
good point.
The staff is fully clothed, but it's too late. Some guy's hernia bulge just accidentally knocked into my table. You know what I'm talking about? God,
you're right. It's
it
not gonna
tips
be
over the
hot
Tabasco
use or
sauce, and the
anything.
Tabasco sauce splashes onto the areolas of the 86-year-old woman sitting across the room, and the Tabasco's dripping down into her lap.
Oh, yeah.
Lordy.
And her date doesn't know if he should say something or not. I understand. That's terrible. My daughter, I thought very astutely when she was young, we walked into, I forget the restaurant. It's an Asian restaurant that was at Southdale. And the lights were kind of dim. And so we walked in and she goes, oh, the lights are dim. This must be expensive. And I thought about it and I realized, you know what? You're right. Seems like expensive restaurants, the lights are kind of dim. They set the mood or something.
Yeah, people are commenting on this naked dining experience, saying things about, ball sweat.
Ugh. The chair, they must put something over the chairs, right?
They don't say anything
Special
about
fabric.
They mention nothing about the chairs. The owners of the joint say that they came up with the idea to try and drum up new business and generate some buzz. Shut
You're
up.
gonna make like normal people not want to go there.
It's stupid.
Yeah, imagine going on the first Tuesday of the month after their sweaty butt cheeks on the booth the night before.
You can still smell.
It's bleach night.
There's got to be a smell that hangs over the place when everybody's naked.
I bet you're right.
Yeah, and it continues till Tuesday, like Dana was saying. You can't. That's just dumb idea. Try again.
Somebody texted in, Nick said that they're never going to be able to put Tabasco sauce on their eggs again.
Well,
after that visual.
Never tried that.
So good.
Oh, it's delicious.
So good.
You're delicious.
You're trying to eat a bowl of vegetable beef soup or something, and the couple next to you stands up, Josh, and one of them drops their wallet, and they bend over to. Good Lord.
Yeah, and there's going to be one guy that keeps dropping his napkin or something.
Probably.
Oh, shoot, I keep dropping. I'm such a butterfingers.
Gets up and goes to the bathroom multiple times just so he can strut around naked.
Oh, gross. Ew. Using the bathroom, the public bathroom naked, too?
P.F. Chang's. That's the restaurant I was thinking about. Thank you, brother and sister.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, that place rules.
That's exactly right.
I don't DoorDash from there. It's too pricey.
Then we got to deal with this pin dick, too. Because he's also acting stupid, like I said from the get-go. People got to stop. And again with the far southeastern, 35-year-old clown by the name of, you want to guess?
Josh.
Oh.
Christopher.
Close.
It'd be a lot cooler if it was Josh.
There are no cool Joshes.
A 35
Well, they're all cool but me.
Liar.
35-year-old guy by the name of Christopher. He got himself arrested. You see, what happened was a while back, he broke into what they call here a Cuban restaurant. Eventually, the cops found Christopher, and they showed him video of the burglary.
This is you.
Hey, you recognize this guy, Chris?
And you know what happened next? Christopher looked at the video, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I broke into that place a while back."
Oh, I like that about the guy.
Me too. I do.
Thanks for that little stroll down memory lane. I forgot about that.
Truly, I like he took responsibility. Yeah, you got me. Dead to rights.
He also went on to say, "I thought that looked familiar. Yeah, that's me. You got me." It probably helped the situation that Christopher has a fairly close relationship with the local authorities. The local police have arrested his sorry ass a smooth 20 times over the years. So he's back on the inside again, plotting his next move, I'm sure. They knew who he was. They knew Christopher.
Question.
Yes.
This comes from, but you
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Right. We good? This comes from, but you didn't mean not to, Jesus.
Yes.
Who says, what if the roles at the restaurant were reversed? The wait staff is naked, but the diners are closed. Is that still gross, he wants to know. That seems better to me. That's kind of like going to a strip club.
It's way better.
Well, yeah, because then they can discriminate to a certain extent. So they can only hire hot people if they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm picturing hot people.
For a while,
if it's hot people, then fine. If it's
that was the rule that
anything else, I'm not cool.
The overnight shift at the Waffle House? Yeah, no, thank you.
It's kind of like strip clubs in a way. Like those servers are dressed all sexy and adorable, and that's fun.
It's
if the
different,
customers
Josh,
were also naked, it'd be weird.
In the late 90s, you know this, Nick. For a while, we had a general sales manager who that was a requirement for our sales staff. They had to be ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
It was almost comically sad how that worked out.
The whole sales staff was like a Hooters calendar.
I'm not sure any of them knew how to sell anything.
No, they didn't sell dick.
But that was the rule.
But we had some fun.
We sure did.
Yeah.
That was a blast. They were wild. I couldn't handle it now, but that was fun.
Did you guys have that buddy growing up where all the cops in town knew who he was by sight?
Yeah.
No.
I had two friends who got busted a lot. And I got to admit, I was impressed. One night, we were at a huge party. And as we were leaving, somebody put their car in the ditch. So it's like this emergency, let's dig the sumbitch out before the cops come, right? We're all drunk. We're all 16. And we're trying to dig this guy out of the ditch. Too late. Here come the cops. God dang it. We're all going to get pinched. And the cops get out of their cars, and one of my buddies is in a rage because he's about ready to get like his 6th minor consumption already, and he's like, God, unbelievable, I can't believe this. My friggin' parents are going to freak out. Come on, right? He's like screaming out loud.
Outside of your parents freaking out, are those a big deal, the minors?
I have no idea. I never got one.
I mean, not you get just a couple.
I was let off the hook that evening again because I just kind of stayed quiet and carried myself as if I had done nothing. But anyway, so my buddy is raging and screaming about how he's about ready, and the cops go, Steve, calm down. And I was like, oh, they know your name. I thought that was so cool. I had 2 friends who were so well known, but a little.
I would have thought that was cool when I was younger too.
They know you, dude.
Whoa.
All right, what do we got left here? China? We'll go to China real quick. Remember that feet juice drinking gimmick that we talked about a while back?
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's taken over China. And there is a fear that there will be no survivors. Let me give you some background here if you don't remember. A couple of months ago, the original incident, which was some foot juice drinking going on at a San Jose, California cosplay convention. So these goofy little cosplay models were at this event. I think it was called Fanime Con. They were dipping their feet in buckets of fruit juice and lemonade, and then they would charge submissive jabronis money to suck their toes dry and this and that. They would lick the feet dry of lemonade and fruit. This was a thing a couple months ago. Well, now it's cut loose in China.
I might do it if I was drunk. Like, I'd get off the phone with you, the third call I made. The first, of course, would be to say, Nick, I'm about to drink. And then second and third would be to express my love for you. But I bet if I was drunk enough, maybe I'd get involved. I could see getting caught up in the frenzy and the whimsy.
You would lick the feet of a stranger, lick the fruit juice off of...
It seems disgusting, but I was thinking I could see myself getting drunk enough where I'd think that was kind of funny.
I couldn't do it, no.
I would regret it.
So now at a cosplay convention in China... Little lady cosplay characters had thirsty jagoffs lined up to suck lemon-flavored foot bath water and cola-flavored foot bath water off their feet. You know what they wanted in trade, Josh, for a submissive little cuck like you to lick their... Well, you just said you'd be interested if you were drunk.
Well, I didn't say I was like a cuck or anything. I just wanted to go along with it and not be rude.
Do you know what they want in trade?
I don't even want to play anymore. Okay, what do they want in trade?
$7.50.
That's a bargain.
Not bad at all.
You can't even get a lemonade for $7 these days, it seems like.
I got a Diet Dew for $3 in the pop machine the other day.
$3, huh? 12-ounce can?
No, it was a 20-ouncer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better then.
This is one of the more pathetic little gimmicks over the last few years, if you ask me. You're lining up and you get on your hands and knees and lick some lady's feet.
It does look a little demeaning.
It's pathetic.
All right, I'm not going to get drunk enough to do it.
But that's
I'm
what...
get high enough.
You're going to get high now.
I'm going to get high enough.
That's what the godless, soulless, evil, and wildly misinformed social media will do for you. This stuff will take off. It'll start in San Jose, California. By God, now it's in China. Everyone's licking feet up and down. You know, some of these guys just get on their hands and knees and open their yap, and the gal just stuffs her foot in his mouth and kind of in and out. And the guy's just like, he takes it. He loves it. He loves it. And there's fruit juice running down.
Dude, no, stop it.
In his beard, he's got lemonade droplets in his beard.
Don't do this.
She's bleeding because she had a hangnail.
Yeah, the roof of his mouth is torn up. And he says, thank you. Can I have another? And she says, give me $7.50. And he gives her another $7. And she takes her other foot.
No.
And he shoves it in.
I've got 2 of these.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Susie Sheezus is grossed out by the idea of that nude restaurant pubes.
Oh, I know her.
Oh, do you know Susie Sheets?
Yes, I do. What does she say?
She's grossed out by pubes. She said, thanks a lot. Now I'm going to think about today are naked patrons and servers, people with the meat sweats, and the amount of pubic hair around that restaurant.
Right. Back hair, like we was talking about. Areolas everywhere.
Question.
Yes. Oh, God. Again with the questions.
Oh, I don't have to ask it.
No, I love your questions.
I can say.
It's just
What do you got?
sometimes it scares me when you question.
Yeah, because I throw it out there, don't I?
Yeah. What do you have this time?
So yesterday, Nick and I were peeing side by side, as we like to do.
Romantic.
Separate urinals this time. And I found a pube on top of the urinal. How does that? Is it a very tall person, or does somebody just kind of pluck it and put it there? How would
Maybe
that,
just the airflow, like in the bathroom.
It's
Like
not
maybe
that
when you open up the
windy.
door, maybe some like air comes through.
So
or...
like the top lid of the urinal where you might put your drink.
Right,
There
exactly.
was a pube up there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, unless the people that clean our building, shout out to them, by the way. It looks nice. They just did it like 2 days ago.
Sweet.
Maybe when they were wiping down the urinal, you know, they wipe down there, wipe over here, and then they wipe on the top, and maybe a stray hair just fell off like the paper towel.
No. You guys come on with this CSI. I know what happened.
What?
Josh? You coughed.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, my God.
That's what it is.
You cleared your throat.
Yep. Now that you say that,
And it landed down.
I remember that going in.
And then Josh took off his
Dude.
shoes and socks,
No.
and he took his feet, and he dipped him in Budweiser.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I sneezed and a pube didn't come out. So you're right. That's
Right.
exactly what happened. By the way, Ashley worked for the BCA.
Oh,
You dominated that. You solved that mystery.
I clean the bathroom a lot, so.
We made this break pretty, didn't we? We made it pretty.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
the way this wrapped up here.
Let's go ahead with the whatever we do. Oh God!
Oh, wow.
It's just
Ah,
a
pubes everywhere.
So
fistful.
furry.
So many different colors.
Sports on the 93X Half-Assed Morning Show.
I hear you. I won't keep you too long. I promise. Everything kind of goes on tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's a big day. It's Jalen Hurts' birthday. It's also Kyler Murray's birthday.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we'll celebrate accordingly tomorrow.
How old is Jalen Hurts turning?
I don't know.
28.
Oh, how do you know that?
Could I
he was
have
a
it
lot
in for
older.
tomorrow's birthdays?
Oh, you already have tomorrow's birthdays organized.
I like to work ahead.
28.
Kyler Murray's going to be 29.
How many Super Bowls has Jalen Hurts won at only 28 years old? 1, 2?
One for sure.
A couple of them, maybe. I can't remember.
Kyler Murray at 29 is 1-0.
He's
None.
never won. He probably won't.
This is his year.
I don't think so.
This is it, you said.
Something's going on with the Kansas City Royals. Couple of pitchers on their roster. One, the pimp, and the other, this, what's his name? Cameron. Noah Cameron. They just have the Twins' number. Last night, the pimp shut the Twins down. Pardon me, 2 nights ago, the pimp, Randy Dobnak, shut the Twins down. Last night, this Cameron kid is unbelievable. It's 2 games in a row. The Twins just unable to touch this kid at all. So the Royals have won the first 2 games of the series. They got one more tonight. Now, Twins have lost 4 in a row. So, a little kind of a iffy vibe going on right now. And Joe Ryan has come home from Missouri so they can figure out what the hell's wrong with him. He's seeing a doctor.
I mean, that makes sense, right? He just hasn't looked like Joe Ryan.
Doesn't look good. But I'm telling you, this Noah Cameron, the Twins made him look like he's the next untouchable lefty in the big leagues. I don't know if that'll be true, but the kid's just been terrific. Twins couldn't get jack squat done last night, and they lost by a single run. The Minnesota Lynx have a home game tonight against the Los Angeles Sparks. Randy Shaver will be here in about a half hour. Stick around, though. Cubby's got his news report for you.
Hey, it's Dana, Smart Club member of Standard Heating and Air Conditioning. When your AC isn't working, everything just feels off. That's why I trust Standard Heating. They're fast, reliable, and make it easy. So it's just one less thing to worry about. And if you've never tried them before, now's the time. Get $75 off your first service or tune-up. And while you're at it, mention 93X. StandardHeating.com, providing the comfort you deserve since 1930.
Years of hard work, and now you've got pain in your back, your shoulders, your knees, maybe your joints. You need help. Randy Shaver here with the answer. Dave Bialke. He's got over 30 years experience in getting workers' compensation benefits for people just like you. Don't suffer. Call Bialke Law today, 763-571-2410, or go to bialkelaw.com. That's BIALKE law.com. And it spells relief for you.
Start your day with the morning jolt of Drake Toll.
Anywhere in the country.
Your home for talking sports.
The United States hockey team has 4 teeth left.
What is LeBron James' legacy?
Lionel Messi. 906 career goals is stupid.
All of it.
The Knicks. The Los Angeles Lakers. Aaron Rodgers. Georgia football player. The Dolphins. The Mets. As it happened, when it happened, we'll talk all of it.
Westwood One Sports Talk. Your home for Drake Toll. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Half-Assed Morning Show.
Due to some sexual content, parental discretion is advised.
On 93X.
The clue. Who masturbated to footage from the hidden camera he placed in your bedroom? The response, what is a former Jeopardy champion? Meet 44-year-old Philip DeSena, an engineer, quiz show winner, and now convicted creep.
Joey DeSena from Raleigh, North Carolina, is a development engineer, not married too long. How did you and your spouse meet?
Well, in the past decade or so, I found myself doing some community theater and met my now wife doing a show. We started dating, getting married, and so we decided we might as well get married on the stage that we met.
That's nice. That's a romantic Jeopardy story.
That was the first clue, wasn't it, Josh?
The community theater?
Yep.
If he only knew what was to come. The whole perverted production came crashing down October 10th when an alert woman renting a property while attending a wedding spotted something suspicious about 2 USB wall chargers. What are these doing here? They weren't charging phones. They were powering a peeper. Prosecutors proved the man planted covert cameras in both the bedroom and bathroom of a rental property in Corolla, North Carolina, for what prosecutors called, quote, the purpose of arousing and gratifying his own sexual desires.
The victim told officers she was in town for a wedding and found 2 cameras in the bedroom and bathroom of the Corolla rental home where she was staying.
That guy's so bored with his job. When the hidden camera caper went from undercover to uncovered, DeSena turned himself in before pleading guilty last Monday to 2 counts of felony secret peeping. Before the felony charges entered the category of things you hope aren't hidden in your rental, DeSena actually had a brief moment of fame. He won 2 games of Jeopardy in 2024, pocketed $45,000.
Hey, that's not bad.
Not at all. You can buy a lot of video equipment for that. And even landed a spot in 2025's Winter Champions Wild Card Tournament.
Wow. I suppose you never know who you're dealing with, do you?
No.
Yeah.
That's always the fear at a hotel or one of those rentals, right? I always kind of wonder.
Oh, Airbnbs, I just assume they're watching me pee. Just kind of, that's the reason you get a little bit of a price break from a hotel.
You do kind of hear a lot of stories about that.
I also assume I'm being watched.
Yeah.
I'll put it on a shelf.
Whatever.
Let them, I'm
honored.
Let them get an eyeful if they really want it that bad, huh, Cubby?
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to see this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, then.
If you ever need to go potty at Pokemon headquarters, specifically the one in Bellevue, Washington, just be mindful someone there might have been trying to get a Pikachu. In our final low-life pervert story of the day, Pokemon Co. International is currently getting hit with a class action lawsuit from a woman who alleges the corporate titan didn't protect its own employees or guests just trying to take a Squirtle at its Bellevue location. The legal drama comes hot on the heels of last month's arrest of the company's former director of engineering. Law enforcement reported finding hundreds of spy videos capturing unsuspecting people in the Pokemon office bathroom, along with footage from the nearby Starbucks restroom, and even secretly recorded clips from inside the Pokemon employee's own home.
Oh, my goodness.
Where he filmed folks making Poke Poops and Poke Peas. If more accomplices surface, investigators have vowed to catch them all. But so far, detectives believe this was the work of just one Pokemon employee.
It's just everywhere.
This was his thing.
Yeah, he's got every place covered, I guess.
For someone who's never played Pokemon, Josh, you worked a lot of great references into that. I appreciated them all.
Well, hey, Google will help you out.
They can do that for you.
Give me Pokemon terms.
You know, Josh, back when I used to have Code Brown problems pretty much every day.
Yeah.
That's probably the only building that I never visited in a panic. Pokemon headquarters. I think that's the only place I never marked my territory.
You're missing out.
I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I mean, it makes you go number 2, right? That's
Yeah.
So, I mean, does a Starbucks bathroom have more stalls than your average? I mean, is that kind of
No,
what
it's
happens
usually
there?
like a single bathroom.
Oh, okay, so it's not. Maybe they just don't want you pooping.
Man.
And there's been some I've been to where you needed the bathroom code to get into. I'm like, is this the place to require a code?
Yeah, I will just leave a place if that's the case. I don't like having to ask.
They should be a little more considerate.
Because, I mean, when somebody has to go after some coffee, they got to go. They don't have time to dig out their receipt to figure out what the bathroom code is.
Oh, is it that kind of got to go?
Yeah.
Oh. Nothing says, welcome to the neighborhood, quite like a 2 a.m. grenade delivered through your downstairs window.
Oh, damn.
A homeowner is counting his blessings and probably a few new gray hairs after the explosive came crashing into his home.
I heard a loud noise with shattered glass. I ran downstairs, saw something in the middle of the floor, threw it out the door.
That was a sudden wake-up call for the Philadelphia family last Thursday, just 2 weeks after moving in. Naturally, the sound of shattering glass and military-grade hardware landing in the house woke everyone up, including the homeowner's 4 kids, sleeping just feet from what they assumed was their impending demise.
How did it come rolling into the house?
Somebody chucked it in there.
Like through
their window.
Through a window.
Thankfully, the grenade didn't go off. The homeowner said someone inside picked up the device and yeeted it back into the front yard.
I just reacted immediately and just did what needed to be done. It got thrown in, it got thrown out.
Sure did. The house was evacuated while the bomb squad showed up to deal with the surprise delivery. Police eventually announced the device was actually non-explosive and posed zero danger to the public. But that failed to diffuse the homeowner's anger or confusion.
Yeah, I just bought the property. I have no idea who could actually have a beef with this property.
Dude.
Now the homeowner is speaking out about the frightening incident, saying he's still shaken.
I'm just glad that everybody's okay, and I just hope that it never happens again to anybody else.
Yeah, that would F me up. Who the hell threw a grenade into my house?
Yeah, and he's wondering, did they know we were here? Was this a previous beef with somebody? They've only lived there 2 weeks. No injuries were reported. But the newly minted resident said he currently has far more questions than answers.
I'd be so confused. Why? Grenade? Why?
That's not right.
Watched a couple more episodes of World's Worst Neighbor on Netflix. And this is kind of there's a similar thing that goes on. Not a grenade, but similar in one of the episodes.
Oh.
Body camera footage captured the moment a Florida driver went from everyday commuter to crime-fighting sidekick after spotting a wanted suspect making a getaway. The Port Orange Police Department said officers spotted a man matching the description of a wanted retail theft subject. The telltale giveaway? He was still wearing the same clothes police said he had on multiple other retail thefts, essentially his own dirtbag shoplifting uniform. Police video shows an officer confronting the suspect, who decided it was time to hit the road on his e-bike. And as e-bike owner Nick would argue, that thing is basically a Harley with pedals.
It can go.
The officer gave chase, but trying to catch up with basically a Harley while hoofing it on foot is a tough task.
Yeah, you're not catching an e-bike rider, e-bike pilot.
That's when the pursuit got an unexpected assist from a passing truck. Right on cue, the driver spotted the officer and offered to help. "You got it, my man," the driver said to the officer. "I'm a retired lieutenant with the fire department," the Good Samaritan said.
Congratulations. Go get the guy.
All right, it's so nice to meet you, but we got to go. Go.
I got one running. Appreciate you. You got it, my man. I'm retired lieutenant fire department. You can just drop me a him. You got it, my man. Be safe. Appreciate you.
Yeah, what, dude? I don't care.
Maybe he was trying to make him feel comfortable, like, hey, I'm not a psycho. I'm not a psycho. Appreciate you. That's the thing. I even say that. I first saw it on Hard Knocks. Everybody says appreciate you.
Appreciates.
With some extra horsepower and a helpful hand, the officer reached the area where the suspect fled. Drone units and canine officers joined the search and helped track the guy down. The suspect was eventually found hiding in the backyard of a nearby home. Police said the perp tried to run again, but this time officers were ready, catching up to him and taking him into custody.
Wonderful.
Yeah, pretty cool. Having your school plead for forgiveness after your class trip gets out of hand is bad, obviously embarrassing. But it's got to be a whole lot worse when your government has to say sorry to a whole friggin' nation. A group of Italian students were forced to eat some massive humble pizza pie and apologize to the entire country of Thailand after harassing a woman on a Bangkok train. The teens were said to be loud and rude on the SkyTrain, and a fellow passenger had asked them to quiet down.
Italians can get loud.
Yeah, they have the reputation, don't they? After trying to politely remind them some basic manners, the woman eventually reached her limit, and she snapped. "Shut the F up," she exclaimed.
I'll be.
But they didn't take the hint, and one of the geniuses fired back with, "Hey, sorry for bringing money to your country," which viewers of the video said only proved the woman's point.
Like the normal, okay? Not scream, okay? In Thailand, we not scream.
Sorry for bringing money to your country.
No manner. Yeah, you too. Just shut the off. Just shut your
I think she said, "Shut the F off."
She did.
Yeah. Even so, the woman
her
still
side.
tried to help the group when they admitted they were lost. She tried to give them directions, only to be met with peak comedy from one of the students who answered the question with, "Your mom." As the confrontation continued, the teens pulled out their phones to film her while pointing and laughing like a pack of hyenas.
Yeah, there you go with that gimmick. Hey, I'm recording you.
Oh, my God. I hate that so much.
It took several minutes before another passenger got fed up and stepped in, threatening to call police.
These are high school kids?
You know what? I think it's college kids. They looked like college kids to me, at least.
What a bunch of pricks.
The viral fiasco soon triggered diplomatic damage control. The Italian embassy in Bangkok had to step up and state that it expresses deep regret over the inappropriate behavior of the children, saying, "The embassy extends its sincere apologies to the people of Thailand. Italians deeply understand and appreciate the values of Thai society that they place on respect for others."
Sorry to bring money to your country. Okay,
Don't
entitled
screw yourself.
college kid.
What kind of money are you bringing to the country? What, you buy a keychain?
And a T-shirt.
D-bag.
I Bangkok. They got just a cute T-shirt or something.
Yeah, it'll make a hard man humble, that's for sure.
That is
Someone's going to get slapped in the mouth here pretty soon, Cubby.
As if they really needed those students' help.
Exactly.
You've made such a difference. The school had to do the walk of shame, too. One student representative offered, "I'm extremely sorry for what happened. I know that money can't buy respect, and I'm really sorry for having offended Thai culture." 4 of the students were slapped with public insult charges and fined. A 5th won the grand prize of an even bigger fine after flipping the Thai woman the Italian bird. The group is also scheduled for mandatory extra lessons on cultural respect.
Yeah, it won't change a thing. They'll be right back to being puke bags as soon as it's
right.
up. Yeah.
While the action of the Italian kids prompted their country's government to make a public apology, at least they didn't ruin the internet for the entire country. If they thought taking extra classes on how to behave is harsh, at least they don't go to school in Uzbekistan, where they literally shut down the entire country's internet on test day to keep kids from cheating on university entrance exams.
I'd be so pissed.
Can you imagine? The whole country.
They shut the whole works.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, you probably get a day off of work. For most people. So, I don't know, maybe I'd be cool with that. Maybe that'd be fun. A whole day without the internet for everybody.
You know what?
Maybe that's good.
Yeah, maybe that's the reset you might need.
You know, it has been done before, Ashley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think we should go back there.
There was life before the internet.
It kind of seems weird to think that, right, with how prevalent it is.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention a fun fact for you. Technically a fecal fun fact, our second for the week. Back when we were talking about filming potties, right?
Filming them.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. Poopy mons and poo-poo mon. There are 96 bags of poop, pee, and vomit on the moon. Astronauts from the Apollo missions left them there to reduce the weight of their shuttles so they could bring back moon rocks and core samples. And apparently the
96?
Turds were too heavy. 96 bags.
Wow.
Man.
Vomit.
Yeah, I'd get pretty sick on that ride.
Yeah. I probably could have handled it when I was younger, but now I can't.
I'd probably have to cut one at one point or another, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Best of luck to the Sisterhood's chaos coordinator, She's been working toward her bachelor's in nursing, working hard to get it. Today kicks off a 3-day skills exam. The internet's going to stick around.
Congrats.
She's a little terrified So we'll send you some good vibes, and no doubt you're going to crush it.
That's exciting.
My brother has a small penis, Jesus. Reached out on the Luther Bloomington Kia text line to wish her brother hung like a seahorse, Jesus. A safe drive to Texas.
So wait a minute. One of her brothers has a tiny little pecker. How she knows this is a mystery. Her other brother is hung like a seahorse.
Seahorse, not a horse.
She is
seahorse.
insulting both of her brother's penises in one text message.
It could be the same brother. She's really going after his penis. Yeah, again.
So it could be one brother with two separate small penis nicknames?
Yeah, could be.
Must be one small penis. Two nicknames out of
There
it.
are family dynamics out there, Josh, that really throw me.
This sounds like this could easily be a part of my family, yes. So once again, my brother has a small penis, Jesus, and hung like a seahorse, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
What do you mean that could easily be your family?
I could see somebody going after me in one way or another.
A family member?
Probably.
Going after you?
Probably. I mean, usually
for the size of your penis?
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't say anything about it.
Remind me not to come to Thanksgiving at your house if that's...
But we got some penis jokes you're going to love. And happy birthday to DC1 USN Jesus. That's 93X News.
Randy Shaver.
On the Half-Assed Morning Show.
Greetings, Ass Man.
Greetings.
How are you this wonderful Thursday?
You know, I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, doing all right.
Before we cut loose with our regular nonsense, I have some congratulations lined up, directed at all of us, listeners included. We sat down. I wasn't fully responsible because I'm no good with the arithmetic, but we did sit down as a group last night at the YZ American Legion, and we added everything up.
Oh, okay.
Last Friday's Brost Out Cancer event pulled down $11,000 for the Randy Shaver Cancer Research Fund.
Fantastic.
Awesome. That's so cool.
That's fabulous.
$11,007 to be exact.
Even better.
And
that's fantastic.
That's about $2,500 more than last year.
Wow.
So, congratulations to everyone who attended, everyone who donated money or donated a silent auction item. Every bit, as you know, Randy Shaver better than anybody, every bit counts.
For sure.
I was thrown when I heard that number. Tears in my eyes to know that.
Don't blame you.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Well, thank you very much to 93X, to the Legion, who do such an amazing job. And
Nick's wife?
Nick's wife, yeah.
Dominates.
I mean, for sure. To all the people that put it together, but, you know, it takes the people to show up to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And so thank you so much to everybody who came out and supported the event, and appreciate all that very much.
That is a wild success in my eyes.
Yes, that is fantastic.
$11,000. Keep in mind, we're going to have another round of bingo in December.
Right.
To raise some more bread. Calling for a Cure bingo. December 13th, Josh.
I'll be there.
Ooh, the holiday season. We'll all be in great spirits. So there you go. Thanks, everybody.
That's fabulous. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Same song and dance for the Twins.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just stop playing Kansas City.
Can we be done with...
Can we just, enough is enough. They have embarrassed us over the last week or so by beating us more times than not, and it's not helpful. I mean, the only good news, well, there are a couple of good news pieces.
What's that?
Dean Kremer pitched pretty decent.
Yeah.
Considering what he had been doing previous with Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
That was a decent outing for him. The White Sox and Cleveland continue to lose when the Twins lose.
Right.
So as far as the standings in the Central go, nothing's changed. But it's the wild card standings that have changed. And that's what I said a few weeks ago. We're now scoreboard watching, and Baltimore and Seattle have passed, Baltimore's passed the Twins. Texas has passed the Twins. Seattle's tied with the Twins. The Tigers are a half game behind the Twins. Things have completely tightened up for the wild card race. And It's too bad because the Twins have had great opportunities to do something in the last 4 games that have not, and that's hurt them quite a bit.
I mentioned earlier, directly speaking of this Kansas City series, it just so happens the Royals employ 2 pitchers that the Twins haven't been able to touch in the last couple of weeks. One is Randy Dobnak, the pimp.
Yes.
We talked about him yesterday. And then last night,
same
it was
guy.
this kid, Noah Cameron.
Yes.
In 2 straight appearances, this Cameron has come off like the second coming of Fernando Valenzuela. The Twins just can't touch him.
They can't. Last night they managed 2 hits, and they were struck out 10 times last night. Cameron had 9 of those. So, yeah, I mean,
they have for whatever reason, they appear to have no idea what's coming with this Cameron kid.
They have no clue how to beat that kid, and that's I don't know. I haven't looked this morning close enough, but I hope this is the last time we play Kansas City. It's probably not. They probably play them.
I'm not sure.
They probably play him again at some point in September.
Yeah.
Maybe Dana can look. But I know we have one more today against them. Michael Wacha against Bailey Ober.
There you go.
I think that's a matchup the Twins certainly can win. But they've blown some big opportunities over the last couple of days.
But if our hope is that we don't have to play the Royals again, what realistic hope do we have in this whole wild card change?
I don't think we do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the schedule. I don't see it.
But, stranger things have happened. Sometimes you just have
somebody's number.
Somebody's number. And sometimes you go play the better teams, and I put that in quotation marks, the better teams, and you play to that level.
Right.
So who knows?
Joe Ryan is returning to town now. He's
not good.
He's left the ball club there in Missouri. He's returning to town. He's going to see a doctor today about a potential injury.
Yeah, that's not good.
As we've talked about, all 3 of his starts, I believe he's had 3 starts since the All-Star break, and he has not looked like himself. He looks beaten up. He looks tired.
Yeah.
So we'll find out if something's going on with Joe.
Yeah, we now know that there's a lower body injury that's causing some issues.
Oh, we do know that.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I read. Josh. They mentioned specifically his glutes.
Oh, sure.
His ass cheeks.
Yep.
He's going to have his back and glutes inspected by the team physician.
Wow.
That's humbling.
That's a heck of a job.
Josh, would you like to sign up for that?
I do have a famous glute massage. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You perform a glute massage?
I do, yeah. It's well known, actually, around the baseball community.
Who has felt your magic fingers back there?
Name an all-star.
Oh, you specifically, you treat athletes.
Usually just all-stars, yeah.
Well, it's usually backup quarterbacks, but you've extended that from the Garoppolos to the...
Did you know I have a framed photo now?
Yeah, I see your Andrew, what's his name, Jimmy?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Who gifted you a framed photo of James Garoppolo?
I don't know that they included a name. Somebody, we got to thank him again.
It's beautiful looking.
It is. It's canvas.
Is it autographed?
No.
We'll get that opportunity hopefully someday.
Yeah, when he signs with the Vikings?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll run into him at a bar sometime.
I was going to say when he's working at Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
This is my motivation every day. It's going to be a good
Keeps
day.
you going?
I walk in, he's the first thing I see every day.
I just don't think he's... All right.
You used to have a picture of your son on your computer. Now you have a picture of Jimmy Garoppolo.
What son?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Family.
Yeah, what son?
Those friggin' Polads. All right, the new faces of the Twins ownership group, of course, as you know, includes myself, Alex Rodriguez, Jennifer Lopez, and Tom Polad. Tom took the place of his brother Joe as the tippy-top boss of the organization. It's his ship now, his command. He's in charge, the boss, the head man, top dog, big cheese, the head honcho. What movie? It's Airplane, 1980. Tom Polad. Okay, he's the new guy.
Yep.
Where am I going with this? He has come forward now and said that this little show of aggression before the Twins hit the trade deadline, they made some deals. He says it's only the beginning, Randy Shaver, of what Twins fans can expect out of this new era of Twins baseball.
Well, okay.
Get some, he's basically saying. Come get some.
So is he saying that they will be more aggressive?
Yes.
I think that's a great thing to say. I hope that continues, and I'll push that forward into next season. That if there's a salary cap in place for Major League Baseball, they will be forced to spend X amount of money.
You mean like a salary basement?
Yeah, there will be a salary basement, correct, in which they have to spend X amount of money in order to be compliant.
Yep.
Which will be larger than what they're spending right now.
Exactly. I think that's something that people are forgetting. Yes, there'll be a salary cap, but there will also potentially will be a salary cap floor.
That's correct.
Which could force me and the Pohlads and J-Lo to spend money whether we like it or not.
That is correct. And
there you go.
So it may sound like he's wanting to be aggressive and they want to be competitive and they want to spend money. The truth of the matter is they likely will be forced to spend money once there's a new collective bargaining agreement and once there's a salary cap in place.
By the way, we have a listener who knows the specifics of Joe Ryan's glute injury, Josh.
Oh, he's got an inside view?
They say he is. They say it's nothing unique. He's just butt hurt.
Oh.
That he wasn't traded.
I'm going to diagnose myself as jealous that I didn't come up with that.
Yes.
That's good.
Starting pitcher Sonny Gray of the Boston Red Sox, he won his 14th game last night.
Wow.
The prick is 36 years old.
What could have been, right?
Right. If you want to go that route, we can.
What could have been.
His American League leading, by the way, 14th win. I think that ties a career best for wins in a season for Sonny Gray.
Isn't that great? It's impressive.
Yeah.
You got to be impressed.
All right. And I am. They're at it again, boys. Today is the day where ESPN launches into that Ocho gimmick. All day long, back to front and back again.
That's fun.
Non-stop coverage of all those fringe sporting events and this and that. By God, I have the rundown here for you. All in all, they say there will be 23 games or events making their Ocho debut. Never been seen on television afore.
That's exciting.
Now, I'll try my best not to dump any repeats on you, but this list is long, and it's strong, and it's bound to get the friction on. Starting with the Red Bull soapbox race. Is that where they build the little go-karts?
Is that the soapbox derby kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and they race him down the hill? That's fun.
Josh, the T-Rex World Championship races.
I've watched previous, like just last night I was watching some previous years. I'm looking forward to it. Those are silly.
Grown folks put on those floppy dinosaur outfits and then run like hell.
Yeah.
Corgi races, wiener dog races, goat racing.
Goat races.
Crab racing. Now, does that mean crab people?
Crab
people. Crab people. Look like crab. Act like people. Crab people.
Crab people. Crab people. Crab people.
Oh, God.
Crab.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, we're talking about, I think, legit crabs here, not crab people, and not the type you found on yourself after you went to North Dakota for
they don't have crabs.
For a U of M hockey game years ago.
Sounds like something personal.
It is something personal.
No, it's shared, actually.
It's personal. You think it's personal.
It's communal.
But then it becomes communal. Dog surfing. Again, these are some of the games. Starting today, you can see on ESPN Part Ocho, whatever they call it. Roller hockey. That can be entertaining. I've watched a little bit of roller hockey. Ball hockey. Now, that is...
Is that when the Ball family plays hockey?
Yes. LeVar, LaMelo.
That's some tall guys on skates.
Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry Ball is there. He plays goalie.
Lucille.
Jerry Ball.
Yeah, Lucille is there. Now, that's just... because You know how I've been talking about how I have a 24-hour Saturday Night Live channel, I have a 24-hour Price is Right channel, I have a 24-hour Three Stooges channel because of the wacky setup I have at home. I believe I have this Ocho thing 24 hours, and not just today. I have it going all the time.
Oh, all the old ones.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so I've seen, they call it ball hockey. It's just floor hockey.
Oh.
I believe I'm correct about that. You run around on your tennis shoes.
Like we did back in high school.
Right. Well, high school, maybe more like junior high. But anyway.
We did in high school
We
as well.
grew up in different neighborhoods.
True.
Golden tee, pinball.
Golden tee. Man, that people were obsessed with that for a while.
big time.
What's that, golden tee?
Golden tee.
Oh,
that was so big for a while.
That's all we did when we went to the bars sometimes.
Yeah.
Was just play golden tee.
Pinball, death diving. Not exactly sure. I think you just dive off the tallest cliff in town into a...
And die?
Yes.
No practicing.
Whoever dies most
no
dramatically.
warm-up.
You ever seen a blue ribbon put around the neck of a dead man? That you'll get it if you watched a gold medal put around the...
Oh, man.
Diving chess. You play, what do you call it, chess underwaters.
Chess underwater.
Robot fighting, tractor pulls, grass drag racing. What is fling? Oh, fling golf. Does anyone know what fling golf is? This is another game that'll be played on.
Well, is that frisbee golf?
I don't know. Putting championships.
Oh, is that like you go to a one of those putt
Mini,
places? And
I don't know. They call it the putting zone shootout. So maybe it's a little putt deal.
So I'm looking at...
Go ahead, Josh.
No, you go ahead, sir.
Fling golf, I looked it up. It's basically like you're golfing, but with a stick that's kind of like a club that's like a lacrosse stick, and you're just throwing it as far as you can.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if it'll suck as much as regular golf.
They say it's better. That's like their slogan, golf but better.
Okay. Jump roping, bicycle polo, broom hockey. What do you call it?
No.
Broom ball.
Yeah, broom ball.
Guess they call it broom hockey. Jesus Christ, this goes on forever.
Are they doing the slippery stairs?
I don't see it, Josh, but it's got to be in there somewhere.
You did not oversell that the first time you told me about slippery stairs.
Slippery stairs? You like that event?
I started watching, I'm like, well, this can't be that entertaining. And once they get towards the top, that's incredibly fun.
God, when one person takes everybody out behind them, just the best.
And when the women get in there, the outfits are completely see-through. Anyway, beach tennis, the donk toss world championships. I don't know what it means.
Donk toss.
Yeah, what does it mean to toss a donk? Wiffle ball. Ooh, donk toss Bikini Island.
I could see you tuning into that.
Again, we don't know what donk toss is, but if everyone's in a bikini,
does it matter at that point?
Doesn't matter.
All I heard was Bikini Island.
That's right.
Some of these sports, again, these are ESPN the Ocho games. Some of these sports are kind of sad. Adult kickball, I've always found that to be kind of sad. Roof ball.
I liked that. I thought that was kind of fun.
Archery, the housekeeping games. You got a vacuum in one hand and a broom in the other. Dodgeball, pop darts, whatever that is, pop a shot. I feel like I am Hennepin County's greatest pop-a-shot basketball competitor. There's no one that can beat me. Of course, they're going to throw the Banana Ball Club. Now, when they play here over the weekend, they're going to televise that on the Ocho.
Oh, they are cool.
When the Banana Ball Club comes here to play the Loco Beach Coconuts, we talked about it yesterday. That's this weekend. Oh, here it is, Josh. Slippery stairs.
Great.
Yes, Randy?
Are they playing at Target Field?
Yes. You didn't hear about the Banana Ballers playing here in town?
Twins are out of town, obviously.
Yeah.
Playing in Milwaukee, I believe, this weekend.
Juggling. Bubble gum blowing.
I can't do that.
Auctioneer championships.
Oh, those are funny.
Ping pong. Speed chess. Freestyle chess. Microsoft Word championships. What does that mean?
Are you like typing super fast, or do they?
I know they do the spreadsheet ones. I haven't heard about Microsoft Word, though.
Jigsaw puzzles?
Oh, putting a jigsaw together.
Speed jigsaws, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I bet my wife would do well there.
Fire department racing. You put the gear on, you run into the truck, you run over that Bader kid while he's on the scooter.
Put the ladder up, save the cat.
Yeah, save the cat. Cat out of a tree. Hacky sack.
Boring.
I don't know. I enjoyed my brief career as a hacky sacker.
We used to spend a lot of time doing that around
Some
here.
of this stuff I don't know what it means. United Grid League. I don't know what that means. Blaster tag. How about axe and knife throwing?
Ooh,
I'd watch that.
Paintball. My God.
Cool.
Goodyear blimp racing.
That'd be fun.
You're racing.
Wow.
Yeah, slow. I mean, I suppose you can go get a beer and a hot dog and not miss much at the blimp race. Bare knuckle fighting. Uh-oh.
Gosh.
Yeah.
No thanks.
All right. If you don't like that, Randy Shaver, how about bare knuckle fighting on ice?
Oh, God. No thanks.
There's something here called two goalies, all goalie. A couple of hockey goalies playing against you? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
Soap hockey. I watched that. It looks dangerous as hell. They literally soap up a floor and you go out there and try to play hockey.
Ooh.
You're just falling all over yourself. Pumpkin slinging. And then, of course, how do you say it? What do we call it around here? Bags or bunghole? What do we call it?
Cornhole.
Cornhole, yeah.
Bunghole.
Yeah. Let's play a round of bunghole.
TV for my
All right, fine. You go first. No, you go first.
I think that's the prison version.
Oh, man.
Check
Point
it.
Randy.
Game over.
Match.
Finality. Or what
Fatality.
Fatality. There you go.
ESPN the Ocho all day long.
Well, you're going to be just swimming in it today.
Well, I don't know how much of this is really going to grab me. I have to admit that a lot of these wacky fringe sports, they're good for about a minute and a half, and then
Does it matter when you're on the couch relaxing?
Yeah, it sort of does to me. Because I don't watch a lot of television, so I try to make it count.
I got you.
I mean, yeah, some of this stuff might grab me. Let's go through the list again. Okay.
All right.
We start with, you never know. Some of it might grab me.
Let's pare it down. What's my top three?
But in general, a lot of it's kind of like you get a small dose of it and you're good. Who's with me? You know.
Yeah.
It's fun when you're watching with a group and maybe you're drinking some beers and you're kind of riffing about it and having some laughs.
It's cool that it's in a lot of different places, so you can just watch 5 minutes of one, move to something else. That's probably the way to do it.
Tonight, the Minnesota Lynx play at home against the Los Angeles Sparks.
They've won 10 in a row. Lynx are ripping it up.
And our favorite player, I think we would say. Olivia Miles just got handed the title of WNBA Rookie of the Month for the games played in July. This is the third consecutive month she's been named the top rookie in the league.
We should try and get her on.
Could she be an MVP candidate?
Yes.
Yeah, they've been talking about that.
That's what I read.
Think so.
The Lynx went 9-2 in July. She recorded 4 20-point games, 2 30-point games. Overall, she shot 45% from regular play, 44% from the three-point stripe.
How did all the other teams pass on her?
I don't know.
Just crazy.
This is the start of a 3-game homestand tonight against Lynx.
Game tonight on Prime Video.
Prime Video.
If you have Prime, you're able to watch it.
What else is going on now? There's a football game on television tonight?
Is it the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah,
sure is.
I should be more specific. An NFL football game.
People are wetting their pants on social media.
Yeah, all right. Let's go.
It says here, the Hall of Fame.
It's the matchup that everybody's been waiting for. Carolina and Arizona. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hall of Fame game. Do people really call Peacock the cock?
That's kind of just like
it's
the G spot. Yeah, watching the cock tonight.
Okay. That's where you can watch tonight's Hall of Fame game.
Well, it's on NBC, though, too.
It's on both.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's on Channel 11.
Now, the teams competing, again, you said the North Carolina Panthers and the Phoenix Cardinals. These teams were chosen to honor 2 swinging Ds who are going into the Hall of Fame this year. Luke Kuechly of the Panthers and, yes, Larry Fitzgerald of the stinking Cardinals.
That's this weekend, Hall of Fame weekend. Yeah.
It's always the hottest day in Canton, isn't it? When they
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Oh
It
God,
can be.
that they look miserable up there sometimes.
Yeah, can be.
If you care, and I don't, hell, I didn't even care when the guy was playing here in town. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs has or is about to start officially working for the Washington Commodores.
Yeah.
Right. All right, this happened now. Pickleball is now ranking the best players in the world, like tennis does, don't you know?
Well, I think they've been doing that for a while.
I
read it was new.
I thought this was brand new.
Yeah.
Ranking their own players, you mean?
There's world rankings. Is that
world?
I thought they had. Well, maybe they were just doing it in the U.S. Maybe they were just ranking the U.S. players.
I didn't see any of us on the list.
Yeah, I wonder what our duper scores are. I bet Randy's is impressive.
My Mark Duper score.
Is that what it's called, Josh?
A duper score, yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I had heard that once. I was hoping to never hear it again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm kidding.
God darn it. Sorry, I did it again.
Now, I never knew what it was called, but my wife and I have a very close gal friend who is dialed the F into pickleball. She plays it every chance. She came to the pickleball event that you hosted a few. She knows her score, Josh. She updates us on her duper score pretty much week to week. Very serious business for
What's
her.
it go up to? Is it like a 0 to 100
I don't know.
thing?
I don't know the gimmick. You might have to
Should
look
ask
that
Dr.
up.
P. He's into that.
Oh yeah, Dr. P. also very enthusiastic.
Yep. Yes.
Says here the PPA Tour, which I'm guessing the PPA stands for Professional Pickleball Association, but I'm just going to go with that, even if I'm incorrect. It says here a gal called Anna Lee. Oh boy,
is this the like 14-year-old? There's like a 14-year-old girl who is like the number one player in the world or the country.
I don't know the ages of these people.
Okay, I watched when they had. Oh gosh, who was it? The former tennis Andre Agassi is a big pickleball player.
He is, and
he was part of this tournament, and she was in it, and she's unbelievable.
She beat what's his nuts? You just said his name a minute ago.
Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi.
Yeah,
she's 19.
Okay,
well,
says here. If is that the same person?
It might be. She started when she was like 7.
Are we talking about Anna Lee Waters?
That's the girl.
Okay,
Anna Lee Waters.
They say here, Anna Lee Waters and some J-Brown by the name of Ben Johns have claimed to be the best pickleball players in the world for some time.
Yes.
But now there will be official rankings.
Okay.
So people can stop talking all that trash and they can look at the legit ranking system of all the professional pickleball dorks from here to stinking Timbuktu. There you go.
That's a whole nother level.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's a whole nother game. In fact, I don't even recognize that game.
Again, I'm still kind of pissed at Randy at his pickleball event. He put himself with the beginners.
Which is where I belong.
No, it is not.
It is too.
I've played you, defeated you quite easily, but you don't belong in the beginners.
Yes,
I'm
I
over
do.
there sweating my nuts off, and Randy's going, pink,
think,
punk.
That's not true.
Bounce, 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 pink, punk, bounce, bounce, bounce. 1-0.
That's not true.
I almost ruptured my lower lumbar over there trying to play with the meaty. What do you call it in the middle? The meaty,
mid, intermediate.
Intermediate. Thank you. All right. Some folks already knew this. That Justin Bieber dude. He may possibly be one of the finest athletes in the world today.
You know, he's got a lot of talents.
He does.
He's not. If you just know him from singing or whatever, or YouTube, you wouldn't know. He can play a lot of different sports and supposedly well.
Mm-hmm. So something was going on somewheres. They called it, where is it? I have it here somewhere. They called it the Fanatics Games at Fanatics Fest. Okay, does anyone have any idea what that means?
Yeah, isn't that like Like there was a lot. Anthony Edwards
Yeah,
was there.
it's a big sports convention. Athletes go there, sign autographs, wrestlers even.
Okay,
Carl Anthony Towns was there. Tom Brady.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because it was about all the LeBron James hype. That came up a lot.
Okay, but this story took some time to come out, I guess, because just now everyone's congratulating Justin Bieber for his performance at the Fanatics games during Fanatics Fest. He competed against the following top athletes. That Novak Djokovic character who plays tennis for a living. Okay? And they play a bunch of games. I'll get you the list here in a second. But Bieber won the whole schmear. He beat that Djokovic cat. He beat the lunatic. He beat Carl Anthony Towns. He beat Wembayamba. He beat Livy Dunn. That name rings a bell, but I'm not sure what she does
she's
for
the former gymnast. She's Paul Skeen's girlfriend.
Oh, right. He beat that moron Rob Gronkowski. There were 8 different challenges that you go through in order to try and win the Fanatics games. They do a lot of basketball shooting. Let's see here. First off, I'll start. Challenge number 1 was some kind of field goal kicking competition. You kick 5 field goals from 20 yards and then 1 from 35. This and that, right? Then they do a bunch of basketball shooting. You get like 15 shots in 90 seconds, 5 2-pointers, and then 10 3-pointers, as fast as you can, that kind of a thing. This is cool. Every contestant performed their own WWE-style entrance with music and a character that they have developed on their own and some showmanship, and judges scored them based on performance, crowd reaction, energy, that whole thing.
That's fun. At SummerSlam over the weekend at the Fan Fest at Convention Center, they had that similar setup where they had a huge kind of stage, and you could get in line. It was mostly kids, some adults. Not me, believe it or not. But you could pick which wrestling theme song you wanted to come out to, and then everybody out there and watch it and give the kids a big pop. It was really fun to watch, actually.
And you didn't do it?
The line was too long.
All right. That makes sense.
There we go.
It'll come out eventually.
Now the truth comes out. Yeah.
Also, as part of this Fanatics Fest challenge, they tested their punching power by throwing 2 punches into a bag, and there was, a score pops up.
Is that kind of like at the fair kind of a thing?
Yes.
The arcade,
Gotcha.
they've got those?
Yeah.
Again with the basketball shooting. Again with the field goal kicking. And then they picked a winner. Scores were tabulated, and the overall winner was friggin' Justin Bieber. Again, beating out all these other pretty impressive athletes. Djokovic, Kat, Wembayamba, Livy Dunn, Rob Gronkowski, the lunatic. I'm telling you, the kid's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, you got a point.
He also talked a little shh along the way. So, I'm coming around to this Bieber guy.
Me too.
Weren't you a big fan growing up, Ashley? Bieber?
Yeah, definitely.
You had a big crush on him,
yeah,
didn't you?
I was a believer.
You had the Bieber fever?
100%. Yeah, it was the second concert I ever went to.
Belieber, you said.
It was, and I, looking back, that was a huge deal. I mean, it was when he was the most popular he's been. And my brother Aaron brought me to his concert. It was so awesome.
Oh, I'm sure that was a completely sold out show too.
Yep. I remember I got a cool lanyard with his name on it, and I forged his signature on it. It made me feel good.
I love that.
Oh, so it would look like he autographed your lanyard?
Yeah, but I just kept it in my room. I didn't tell anybody about it, but it was just for me.
That's funny.
You never tried to fool anyone hey, look, I met Justin.
Didn't put it on eBay or anything?
No.
Did you guys ever go to the NFL Experience type setup when they had the Super Bowl here a few years ago, or when they had the Super Bowl here in the early 90s?
No.
Yes.
I thought they were, I was a decent time waster. I mean, I don't remember having my mind blown.
Yeah.
But when the Super Bowl was here in 92 or whatever, 91, 92, when the Redskins played the Buffalo Bills, whoever the hell it was.
I don't remember that one as much as the last.
We were still young guys, so we went and you could run the 40-yard dash and then compare your time to, in those days, the fastest player in the NFL, Randy Shaver will remember this.
Was the cornerback for
Darryl Green.
Washington. Darryl Green.
So you could compare your time against Darryl Green. You could do a stationary jump up in the air. What do they call that? The fly.
Standing jump.
Standing jump. You could compare your
vertical.
Vertical. Thank you to I don't know who in the league at that point probably had the who knows, but.
I went to one of those in, I think it was 1992, and the NBA All-Star Game was here. I was really young, but I do remember some type of All-Star experience type thing where you could see how big Shaq's shoes were. You could see, put your hand up against, Hakeem Olajuwon's hand and things like that. And they had hoops to shoot on, NBA Jam arcade machine set up. It was very fun.
Those are decent setups.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent.
I'm trying to remember where we were, but we took the kids someplace where you could run against Adam Thielen and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You could check your time against those two.
How'd you stack up, Josh?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me in it. It was a kid thing. And again, the line was too long.
Well, I'll tell you, Josh, one of those two, I wouldn't mind if he passed me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or caught me, I should say. I'm not terribly afraid of Adam Thielen, but if a
Right, if I had to come face-to-face with one, Mr. Thielen would be my preferred.
I will run much faster with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, those events were kind of cool. Now, how about now, I know these days at the State Fair, in the Midway, they still have, we were talking about Justin Bieber and all these other athletes, tested their punching power.
Mm-hmm.
I see those at bars now. Again, they have the bag hanging, and don't get cute with that. And
Yeah.
How about nowadays at the State Fair in the Midway, they still have the hammer come down type of a thing. What do they call that thing?
Oh, I forget what it's called.
And you try to, the weight travels upwards and you
ring the bell.
Nowadays, it's all digital. Did you ever get a chance to do the real deal, bring the hammer down, the thing goes up, and try to ring the bell? Anybody?
No.
Because they don't do it anymore, but years ago at the old State Fair Midway, they had the legit hammer down. I don't know what to call it. I apologize. This was one of the most incredible sights I've ever seen in my life. We were probably 17. We were drunk off our asses at the Minnesota State Fair. My brother being the drunkest of anyone there. Absolutely annihilated. But my brother was just ripped, cut, massive young kid at the time. And there's all these shirtless hillbillies, a good 5-6 deep, watching the hammer down competition. And all these big, burly 35-year-old sumbitches come up there, and the thing travels up, just short of the bell. So everyone's drawn to this scene. My brother steps up. He's got a whole bottle of JD in him.
Oh, great.
He grabs that hammer, and he rings the bell. You would have thought he just pitched a no-hitter in Game 7 of the World Series.
I'd be excited.
Yeah. Every sweaty, drunk hillbilly from Waconia to Virginia, Minnesota, they've got him up on their shoulders.
What?
Hey! It was just the most insane scene I'd ever...
That's awesome.
What just happened?
Thank you to the all-knowing brother and sisterhood, the T-Rex Thielen Challenge Science Museum. You should remember that.
There you go.
The old hammer down. What the hell is that called?
It's a test of strength?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I've heard it.
They've got one at the tattoo shop I go to, Nokomis Tattoo. And when they do it, they have it. And if you want like a random tattoo, Ashley, and you're not sure what, you hit it. And then wherever they have different levels of wherever you land, that's what tattoo you get.
Oh, that's unique. I like that.
You do the spin the wheel thing with that, Ashley, don't you?
Yep, I've done that.
People are saying you can still see the legit hammer swing at the Renaissance Festival.
We gotta go this
I guess
year.
I miss that usually. Yeah, you should. You should go. We should go the same day.
Yep, let's do that.
You going to test your strength, Josh?
No. Well, if there's nobody around, sure.
Josh is going for the cleavage.
Depends on how long the line is.
Josh
the cleavage,
goes-
you say?
He's a boob man.
No, I'm a lot of shoegazing. That is wild. What happens there with that?
I know. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, sorry, but like, where am I supposed to look?
Yeah. I'm just staring at my giant turkey leg the whole time.
Yum.
Have I missed anything, Randy Shaver?
Not that I know of.
Because we could go ahead and...
I don't have anything on my list. You actually covered the NFL tonight.
We could call this pig. Yeah, there's a friggin' football game, an NFL game on tonight. I'm not ready for this crap. I mean, I won't. It's no big deal. I'm not going to watch it. It's just...
No, I think I'll glance at it.
I get aggravated at the beginning of the NFL season every year.
I'll glance at it a little bit before I watch the links tonight.
There you go. All right, Randy Shaver.
All right.
Get her done. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
And we'll return here in a few minutes on the By Damn Half-Ass Morning Show.
Hey, it's Dana, Smart Club member of Standard Heating and Air Conditioning. When your AC isn't working, everything just feels off. That's why I trust Standard Heating. They're fast, reliable, and make it easy. So it's just one less thing to worry about. And if you've never tried them before, now's the time. Get $75 off your first service or tune-up. And while you're at it, mention 93X. StandardHeating.com, providing the comfort you deserve since 1930.
Years of hard work, and now you've got pain in your back, your shoulders, your knees, maybe your joints. You need help. Randy Shaver here with the answer. Dave Bialke. He's got over 30 years experience in getting workers' compensation benefits for people just like you. Don't suffer. Call Bialke Law today, 763-571-2410, or go to bialkelaw.com. That's BIALKE law.com. And it spells relief for you.
Mic Drop, hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridlin.
How would you characterize your prowess?
I'd say my style is that I just kind of outwork everybody till I get there.
Because I'm not a quitter. It's just you, and that's yourself. Whereas everything else is team-oriented.
The motivation, it was a sort of anger at myself for being weak. That ends up being the driving factor. That anger, that pride, that ego, I think it's a muscle. It gets stronger. When you take that voice seriously, you start to change your life.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Half-Assed Morning Show. 93X.
It's Thursday. It is. And to steal a direct quote from the Nature Boy Ric Flair, it's 93X Rock. It's early in the morning. Welcome back to the program. Josh, you like fun facts, don't you?
I do. Quite a bit.
Oh, quite often in your news report, you include a fun fact or two. A listener donated this fun fact to us through that effing Luther Bloomington Kia text machine. 651-989-93. 93, of course, is the number if you ever want to get a hold of us. A listener donated this fun fact to us. We were talking about that ESPN Ocho gimmick. Starting tonight, I think, all day long. Maybe it already started.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did.
Sometime today, you can see endless oddball events on the ESPN Ocho. One of them we brought up was blimp racing. So here's the fun fact, according to a listener. There's only about 20 blimps left in the world, and they only use 10 of them.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I looked up how fast they travel, and it sounds like 70-some miles per hour is how fast they go.
Really?
Much faster than I would have thought.
Yeah, much faster.
Yeah, I suppose. They don't look like they're going 70. I wonder what that sensation is like, traveling across the sky in a blimp.
Can you go up in a blimp?
What do you mean go up in a blimp?
Like, can you buy tickets to go up in a blimp?
Well, this guy says there's only 10 of them in operation, so I imagine.
I wonder.
It might be. You might have to make a few phone calls on that.
Blimp rides.
I wonder what that's like to be just kind of hanging there. I saw the Hindenburg movie.
Yeah, that freaks me out.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Another game, sport that came up when we were talking about the Ocho bit was roller hockey. Here's a text from Reefer Smoking Jesus. Poor bastard used to live in Key West, Florida. God, what a nightmare. He said there was a roller hockey rink in town, and he says he went down there to mess around a little bit. He said there were some Russians playing the game. They asked him to join, and he jokingly said, "Boys, this is going to be a repeat of that 1980 Olympics." He said those Russians beat the piss out of him. He said some people have no sense of humor. He left hurt, but laughing.
That's a great line.
He tried a round of roller hockey against the... Get ready for a repeat of 1980, boys. Then they just flattened his ass. Reefer Smoking Jesus. All right, then. I have a question. And get ready for a few easy wife jokes to be texted in. Here's the question. And you'll likely have to think about it for a minute or two. What's the oldest thing you still use every day? You see where the wife jokes might come into play?
Yep.
What's the oldest thing you still use every day? Now,
Probably my. Oh, sorry.
No,
go ahead.
you go ahead.
Probably my hair dryer or my curling iron. I've had both of those for like 15 years.
I got a washcloth in my shower that's got a lot of miles on it. I'll tell you that. I mean, for me personally, I bet hats, T-shirts, some hand tools around the house, like screwdrivers and pliers.
That's a good one.
Those, I mean, Christ, they're older in the hills. I think I got them from my stinking old man.
I don't use those every day, though. If it was
wait a minute. Yes, every day. Sorry, eliminate the tools then, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I have tools that my grandpa left my dad and my dad left me.
Yep.
I forgot about the everyday element there.
I've got, it's gross, but I've got boxer shorts that have held up since high school.
That's amazing.
You got old pairs of drawers.
Still use them.
Brian, a listener named Brian, says he's got a comb. Same one for 20 years. Grandma's 100-year-old cast iron skillet, says pubic excellence, Jesus.
Lucky.
100-year-old cast iron skillet.
That's a good skillet.
People love those things. I wish I knew how to cook. Here's Rambling Jesus has a belt that's 21 years old.
Dang. That means you haven't really gained any weight. That's good for you.
Yeah, nice work.
You use it every day. What's the oldest thing you still use every day? It's a very tough question.
Up at the crack of dawn, Jesus says, oldest thing, my wang. I've had it for 56 years, and it still kind of works.
You still use it in one way or another.
Kinda.
Every day.
Are we counting taking a squeege? Then yeah, you use that pig every day. Here are some answers from the godless internet. And I know a lot of texts are coming in now from our listening audience. People are saying things like, their hands, their unit. Do we count doorknobs? Do we count refrigerators? Do we count light switches? A listener wants to know.
I mean, yeah, you use it every day, right?
I think we're more talking about possessions.
Yeah, things that you've moved from home to home, maybe.
One individual says for the longest time they've had the same pair of glasses.
Wisco welder, Jesus, same wallet, 20 years.
That's a good run.
The wallet. I retired a wallet, Josh.
It was falling apart?
It was falling apart, but I retired it because it was autographed by Dawkins.
Oh, really? Including George
Sweet.
Lynch?
No.
He's a standoffish guy for some reason.
Reb Beach was in the band.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
I knew that would make up for the lack of George Lynch.
Oh, man.
I was very drunk at Medina Ballroom, and I had introduced Dawkins earlier in the evening. They put on a live show. Don, Mick, Jeff, and Reb. And then, of course, I got more drunk. And then after the show, I just kind of wandered right into their little dressing room and asked them to autograph my wallet. And they looked at me like I was a absolute moron, which I was. And so then I put it away. I can't use my wallet anymore. It got autographed by Dawkins.
That's cool.
All right.
Well, do you mind bringing that in? I'd love to see it. Or is this an excuse for me to just drop by?
You can swing by,
all right,
but you might have to help me look through a big bin of 25-year-old garbage.
That's cool.
I think I put it in the same bin as like my old, North Star memorabilia and stuff like that. So you and I might have to sift through that bucket for a while.
Fun.
Formerly known as stay-at-home dad Jesus, he's right there with me. He says, I, too, have a few pairs of boxer briefs I got in college, probably. What can I say? I'm easy on my undies.
Oh.
Yeah, so am I.
Few people have texted in on the topic of what's the oldest thing you still use every day, and they say their pillow. One guy says he's 53 years old. He still uses his childhood pillow.
No. Get a new pillow.
I wonder how much heavier it is. You hear that, right? About mattresses and pillows and stuff.
Yeah, I get new pillows, I guess, regularly, and it's still not like as often as you're supposed to.
How often? What? Yeah. Do you know off the top of your head?
I think it's supposed to be a couple times a year.
Is it that often?
Like maybe twice a year or something?
I'm probably once every decade.
Of course, it depends what kind of pillows you're buying. If you're buying the cheapies for $5 a pillow,
That's
those
what I'm buying.
probably need to be replaced a lot more often. But yeah, I mean, once they start getting a weird color, you should probably switch them out.
I never cared what the color was. My wife is very active with pillows. She replaces them. If she wasn't part of my life, I've told you the stories already about my yellow pillows. Never once did it occur to me to change them out.
Mine ooze.
I probably easily slept on the same set of pillows for 35 years. What did you say?
Mine ooze, and I still keep them.
They ooze?
Yeah, they weep. There's
God.
something that comes out. Hauling your wood, Jesus said, so if I say toothbrush last 27 years, is that bad?
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I know it's disgusting, but I don't care. I also had no idea that an individual could have more than one toothbrush in their lifetime. I had the same toothbrush. It was completely flattened out. I just never considered.
I guess, you know what? That's your parents' fault because I learned it from my mom.
Yeah,
she
they
would
didn't-
buy us new toothbrushes whenever it was time. And she would, deep clean our other toothbrushes. She would, let them soak in peroxide or something once a week at least.
I bet you I had the same toothbrush for 20 years.
Crazy.
Never considered changing it out.
And you just have a
20
regular
years?
toothbrush still, right? You don't have an electric toothbrush?
No, I got a regular one. But now that I'm aware that getting a new toothbrush is something someone can accomplish, now I do like to keep them moving.
I love
do.
getting a
Yeah.
new one. I feel like a little kid all over
I
again.
do. I enjoy it.
Love that Danhausen Jesus has used the same makeup mirror for 45 years. Her mom used it for 15
That's
years
kind of
before
cool.
her.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a family heirloom at this point, like my pillows and my toothbrushes.
Financial advisor Jesus said most of my pillows would be from a previous century, if not for my wife.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't understand the shock and the horror. My wife would look at my pillows and say, "Oh my God!" I was like, "So what?" I mean,
Can't be good for your face, your skin. Even with a clean pillowcase, it still seeps through.
I've never noticed Nick having skin problems.
all it has to be something soft to rest my head on. I never cared the color. I never cared all the stories about dead skin. And
He hides it behind his facial hair.
Oh, maybe he does have
zit
gross
crazy.
skin.
I might have. I never cared. Never cared. That was the last of my.
Recovering Catholic Jesus said he still has the same hairbrush he had in junior high, and he's 65.
The hairbrush.
Yeah.
That could never
Wait
be
a minute.
me. I
Do
lose
you
it all the time.
You still got hair at 65? You lucky son of a gun.
I know some of you just cruise through life D-swinging. 65, still a full head of hair. I got a couple of buddies who'll have a full head of hair when they're bastards, is what they are.
I didn't realize how much I didn't like that guy until I just figured that out.
Hairbrushes. I'm seeing a couple of those now. Okay.
Oh, this person buys a new toothbrush every time they buy toothpaste.
Oh, wow.
How often are you supposed to?
Josh, number one, F that supposed to crap.
Okay.
Do whatever makes you happy.
I don't know, maybe once every 4 or 5 months. That'd be
Isn't
my
like-
guess, right? That's usually
Well,
when
you
it
go to-
starts to deteriorate.
You go to the dentist every 6 months. They always give you a new one. So
That's kinda how I look at
I've
it.
always kind of looked at that as a rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Oldest thing you still use every day, listeners are texting in about a certain lamp. They're texting in about a certain alarm clock. They're texting in about a certain... What happened, Josh?
God dang it.
What happened? It's not a wife joke. We told folks that we're not allowing wife jokes. What is it? Oh, you can't read it?
No, I can't. Sofa King Cool Jesus said he's been using the same condom for about 10 years. Dishwasher cleans it right up, and that sucker's still holding back. Can you imagine, Ashley, you're being intimate with somebody, then hold on, I gotta go grab the condom out of the dishwasher.
Gross, dude.
It's a classic.
What are you
I can't get rid of
doing?
this. This is a classic.
Socks.
Oh,
Some
yeah, I have
folks,
plenty of old socks.
they'll pull the same socks over their feet until the...
Maybe I buy cheap ones, but I get holes in mine quite easily.
And it's something else that I learned through time and experience, that a fresh pair of socks is a wonderful thing.
It is.
Yep.
Again, as a kid,
Yeah.
I wasn't taught anything. So, yeah, I was running around town with holes in my socks.
That's the only thing I for sure change every day.
I was never told about the beauty of a new pair of socks. I thought, well, these will go another 6-8 months. They're just stupid, just narrow-minded. I mean,
I just chuck them when they get holes.
Holy socks gross me out.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe I did it for as long as I did.
Too Broke to Motorsport Jesus says that his wife still snuggles with her baby blanket every night. She's going on 40, and there's parts you can see through.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, here's a 61-year-old who says they still wrap themselves up in their baby blanket. A 61-year-old.
adorable.
What about furniture?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good one.
Again, if my wife wasn't part of my world, I would sit in the same recliner until the springs were tearing the flesh off of my ass. You know, I just don't think about it. I don't consider the obvious. My brother, I bet you the couch that he sits on every day is 40 years old.
That's crazy to me. I just don't live like that, I guess. I don't hang on to stuff for that long unless it's like pretty specific things.
But I'm with you. And like with furniture, why not just keep it until it's just destroyed?
But it just gets so uncomfortable. You don't, because like I always think about what could be. Like I've been arguing with my husband like crazy lately because I want to get a new bed because it's his bed. So he's had it for, I don't know, like 10 years. And I'm like, I'm like, bro, it's time. Like we need a new bed. This is getting ridiculous. And also I want a king.
We just finally got one, and I had it before I met my wife. So we've 20-some years. When I bought it was $300. This mattress, it sucked. It was awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got one, but I still would have probably stuck with that if I wasn't constantly sore from the other one.
Some of our listeners are talking about the old. Where is it? I had it and I lost it. Oh, my old lunch cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Puts his bologna sandwich and his apple in there every day for the last 50 years.
I used to give my dad a new one of those every single year for Father's Day.
I bet if you go into your folks' basement, there's 11 of them in a corner. You know what I mean?
You know what he would do, though? No, my mom is the opposite of a hoarder.
Oh, so she gets rid of stuff.
Absolutely. It's her favorite activity in the world. But he always would transfer to the newer cooler. It always made me happy.
Now that my folks are gone, and I've told the stories about cleaning their house out, and it ain't even done yet. It ain't done yet. That's one thing that they hung on to, coolers. Or, as my family called them, and my family's been given full credit on this as the only family who uses this term. Our family, we didn't call them coolers. We call them cooler kits. You ever heard that before?
Never.
And we get that all the time. People, and I don't know where it came from, but my family referred to coolers as cooler kits. Don't know why.
I'd buy a couple cooler kits from you if you got some you want to sell off.
I'm sorry, you want to buy a cooler?
I'd buy a couple of cooler kits if you got a bunch of them.
Dude. There's probably a dozen of them in my folks' garage right now.
I'll take them all.
All varying sizes of cooler kits.
If you want your parents' house to get cleaned out and want to be done with that, you should just hire my mom for like one day. She doesn't even need a day. She probably just needs one afternoon. She can get it done for you.
Can she? I wish I had a passion for cleaning.
She's a skilled woman.
I'll bet.
She looks like the type that can get it.
I didn't mean that. Kind of sounded creepy when I said I'll bet. I'm just buying it because your family is an impressive family.
Oh, thank you.
It was not meant to be girls.
Yeah, some of you are hanging on to some old stuff, and that's okay. Here's a guy who lives in a house that was built in 1913.
Ooh.
Good bones?
Yeah.
OTR trucker Faith Believe in Jesus said he's had the same pair of Birks for 30 years, and he's had them resold 3 times.
Wow.
I
love them that much, I guess.
I used to patch up my pants, not myself, because I don't have the skill set for that, but I had a stretch of time where I didn't want to give up on any blue jeans, and I'd bring them down the street to this joint. I don't know what kind of joint where people sit around sewing things. I don't know what you call that, but I would bring them over to this room full of ladies. They were all ladies, and they'd sew up my pants, put patches on my pants.
Oh, I remember.
I never thought of doing that. That's smart because, you get a pair that you like. You've worked them in. They're comfy.
I was big on having my jeans patched up. I never wanted to give up on blue jeans until now these days that service has become really expensive.
Yeah.
So it's almost better to go get myself a new pair of blue jeans than it is to...
You should figure out how to do it yourself. Get a little sewing machine.
I'd like to watch that happen.
Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like I could have any chance at that?
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
You probably have great dexterity. You're great with your hands.
Oh, my fingers?
Yeah, your fingers.
I've told you before. That's why I can't get a hold of the guitar. I never learned properly how to play a guitar because my fingers are not dexterous. Is that the word, dexterous?
Well, your dexterity. You can finger drum with the best of them.
I can do it, but
it's amazing you can't type. By the way, if
you
could type like you can
finger drum,
you could win awards.
It's just they have to stay fairly stationary. With a guitar, your middle finger's going here, right, and then your pinky fingers. It's a complicated explanation, but yeah, my fingers can go quick.
I wonder
But to ask them to go in random directions, and no, it's not going to happen.
I wonder if you're the fastest index finger typer out there.
Maybe.
Because sometimes it sounds like a normal typing over there.
It hurts to watch him.
Like
Why?
it hurts your index
I know it's
finger?
loud and hard, isn't it?
No, it's just.
Oh, I've been accused.
It looks complicated, man.
Oh.
It's just. I'm like, come on, let me just teach you.
All right. Thanks for your text messages on the old stuff you got sitting around the house.
The 93X Half-Assed Morning Show.
Oh, right. Yeah, we got another segment before we...
Don't do that to me.
We're close. It ain't over. Well, hell no, it ain't over, but we're close. Thanks for coming back to the Half-Assed Morning Show. Sorry, we got lost in a conversation off air. We didn't know what the hell was going on.
I wish that was on air.
Oh, you lost me. You guys go on.
Are you done?
Have fun. Yeah, I can't come back from that.
All right. Well, we're going to need you, though. What are you doing in the refrigerator
You
again?
guys don't need me.
What do I got to do to keep you out of the refrigerator until we're off the air?
The cooler kit.
That's not a cooler kit.
Oh, it's a refrigerator.
It's an electric appliance.
Hey, go along with me on this. I'm just going to crack open a nice, name a brand of beer.
Hams.
Budweiser.
Oh, so good.
Little early for that, isn't it, Josh?
Hey,
What
by
do
the way,
you
that's
guys-
such a cool sound, isn't it?
Yeah, I love
is.
that sound.
That
It makes
was-
you want a soda so bad.
That was perfect.
It kind of sounded fake.
It almost sounded like, they record those sound effects in studios, with all the proper speakers and the soundproofing and stuff. It sounded like it was one of those types of situations.
It was good.
Talking about how your family called coolers cooler kits, Nick.
Yes.
I want to ask you guys, when I say grab me something out of the ice box, what is an ice box to you?
It's a main character in the movie Little Giants.
No.
haven't seen that one.
No.
Well, some folks refer to just the good old-fashioned refrigerator as an icebox.
Okay, I call the freezer on our refrigerator the ice box, and my husband told me that I sound like I'm 70 years old when I say that.
Oh,
He's like,
freezer?
who calls it that?
That's what we always called it.
Yeah.
I've heard both. My grandma would say icebox. But yeah,
I would understand what you meant.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I didn't think it was that weird.
All right. Hey, Josh, you know how we were talking about old stuff? The question was, what is something you have in your home, something really old that you still use every day? Well, now, this sumbitch probably doesn't use it every day, but Up North Metal Mullet Jesus says he still has his Striper concert shirt from 1988.
Oh, awesome.
When he saw them in concert with White Lion.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember this correctly. Retired Air Force Jesus, he's a drummer in a rock band, don't you know?
Drummer in a rock band, he says.
They're opening up for Striper.
Where can I go to see this and when?
Let me see. I got to look this up.
But I don't have to watch the opening band, do I?
No, it's Retired Air
not at all.
Force Jesus. Hey, if you're listening, pal, let us know where that is.
Tell us when and where you're opening for Striper. And I want to learn more about what type of an act you bring to the table. What kind of a band is it? Is it
It's
hardcore?
a rock band. Yeah, I don't know how. He'll have to get back to us.
Get back to us on this. We're very interested in that. Congratulations opening for Striper. That's outstanding.
That is outstanding.
Speaking of live concerts now, Lollapalooza. They're still putting on that program.
That hat's happening again?
Our boss goes to that. He loves going
He's
to those
such
shows.
a schmuck.
I had a friend who went and she posted some videos, and I got exhausted just looking at the videos. I'm like, that
Yeah.
just looks awful.
That's for 21-year-olds.
Just because the young kids are jumping around.
Yeah, and it appears very late at night. It's dark outside. My goodness.
I never found myself at a Lollapalooza. So anyone ever been there?
No. My girlfriends have been there.
Let me
They
tell
didn't
you
invite
what.
me.
Your girlfriends have been to Lollapalooza?
He didn't invite me? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to my life.
We had a disturbing conversation a day or two ago about how there's become a problem at concerts these days where folks think it's okay to dump a one or even a two skis just wherever they feel like it.
No.
At live concerts, kids are just taking a whiz bang or even dropping a coiler smooth on the floor. It's horrible. We can't do that. And the story we told a few days ago, I mean, some dude just unleashed this foot-long monstrosity, and everyone was stepping on it, and it got all over everyone's clothes, and then everyone started vomiting. We don't need to get into that again. Let me just tell you this. There's something similar, apparently, that's been happening at a few of these Lollapalooza shows that are going town to town. There are videos where young people are passing around a cardboard box which has a plastic bag inside of it, and in the videos it appears to be full of piss.
Yuck.
It's not clear how many people were using it or where it was headed, but they're passing it along
That's
the
how
concert.
you get a disease. You get some of that drippage on you.
So it appears that young people were comfortable passing this piss bucket around the crowd. You whiz into it, you pass it to the next peckerhead. It's unclear where it was headed. Where's the final destination for this piss box? And this is a good point in the article. It says, for anyone who's ever been on the fence about attending a giant music festival, this doesn't seem like a great selling point. But the young people are passing a bucket of whiz box above their head.
That's gross.
One person commented on this and said, in my day, we used to just fight the crowd, go to the bathroom, and then find our way back like normal people.
Speed Parashisa said her daughter lives in Chicago and says all the locals stay home on that weekend because of, quote, the idiots that come to town. Sure, the ones passing around pee over their heads.
That's terrible.
I want nothing to do with it.
Just for the record, I looked up the main acts. Did retired Air Force Jesus get back to you yet?
No, but I know he said Green Bay.
I'm not going to Green Bay.
And it looks like they might be there in October.
No shows here in town?
Let me see. Well, I didn't even look at that, but I remember him saying Green Bay.
I looked up who's involved in this go-round for the Lollapalooza tour. Let me give you the rundown. At least these are the main headlining acts. I'm sure there's hundreds of bands. I mean, if it's like the concert festivals that we used to put on around here, I mean, it started at 11 o'clock in the morning. You didn't go home till 1 a.m. You probably saw, 40 bands? So these are just the main eventers, from what I understand. I'm very uneducated on new music. Lordy?
Lord.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It'd be cooler if it was Lordy.
John Summit.
Not familiar.
Sounds like a porn star name.
It does.
Summit?
Yeah, it does.
Charlie XCX.
There you go.
She's popular, yes.
That's a girl. The Smashing Pumpkins. Okay, I know them.
Cool.
Olivia Dean.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Jenny. Jennie.
Nothing.
Taint McRae.
Tate McRae?
Yeah,
she's popular.
You're reading that wrong.
Oh, she's dating one of the twins, the hockey dudes.
Those
one of the Hughes brothers?
Yeah, one of those guys.
Hughes.
Yeah, because I just saw a video of her dancing up on stage, and she's doing the splits while men were holding her legs up, and was swinging her hair in a circle, and somebody was like, the Hughes boy, there's no way he can handle this.
Jack Hughes.
Yeah, the one who did the Jack O'Callahan bit at this year's Olympics with the missing teeth.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes. How long has he been dating Taint McRae?
I don't think it's been very long.
And finally on the list that I have in front of me, there's an act out there called the XX or the Double X. Anybody?
Nope.
Don't know that one.
I feel so old when I see those festival lineups. Because I might catch the name of the biggest one. I recognize that, the one that's in the biggest, boldest font. But once you get to that second tier, I'm completely lost.
Yeah, I feel pretty old right now. I'm not going to lie. This is the first time where I'm like, who are these people?
And then
you'll know you're old when you start to just say they can't do it anymore like they did back in the day. That's when you really get old, when you don't like any of it.
And then just for fun, I went all the way back to the inaugural Lollapalooza, which was 1991. And I do remember the hype. I remember, because I was 20 years old at the time, 21, whatever. And I remember a lot of my friends, are you going to get tickets? Because I think it came to town back then. It was a big thing. It was kind of like when Monsters of Rock came to town. If you were into music,
that was a huge show then.
Everybody wanted in, yeah. So in 1991, it was Jane's Addiction.
They're the ones that came up with the whole deal.
That's what I heard. Coming down the mountain. Right?
I love that.
Josh, coming down the... I remember when they hit the scene. Yeah, that was a big deal. Susie and the Banshees, I've heard their name before, but I couldn't tell you what they ever did for us. 9 Inch Nails. This is the original Lollapalooza setup. At least
I saw 9 Inch Nails once.
The headliners.
Very good.
I saw them. I didn't get it. And...
didn't get it.
Living Color.
I'd like to see them live.
For my money, one of the most beautiful intros in any rock song I ever heard was the intro to a song by Living Colour called Open Letter to a Landlord. All right, we got to pull it, son.
Oh, where's my birthday? There it is. Before we go, happy 37th to Brandon.
93X.
Air conditioning. The love of my life. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. What's going on, Habs podcasters? We're getting into that soupy part of the summer when your air conditioning is going to be holding on for dear life. That's where our friends at Standard Heating and Air Conditioning come into play. If your AC is out, you shouldn't have to wait. Standard prioritizes homes without cooling, so they got your back. With over 70 trucks on the road, they're ready to make you comfortable fast. That's better. Schedule now at standardheating.com, providing the comfort you deserve since 1930.